Hello everyone and welcome to one of the biggest reactions, one of the biggest events of the year right here on Dedicated to Art. I'm as usual your host Kees Cornelissen, joined by Chris Delman. Unfortunately, due to scheduling, Nico couldn't be here. We do miss him.
I take full responsibility.
Yes, we wanted him on, of course, but yeah, this week has been quite difficult to actually line our schedules up because this is a 4-hour reaction. To actually make 4 hours of time and to make sure that you can react all 3, that's very difficult with all conflicting schedules, so that's why this happened. But anyway, we are here to react to the 3rd ever free-for-all of the movie trivia Schmoedown, which of course, the previous 2 have given us amazing moments, some of the craziest, best moments that we've ever seen in the Schmoedown. And I'm pretty damn excited for this one. Chris, how are you?
It seems like only yesterday, we reacted to the very first one, and some of us were beyond blessed and beyond privileged to see the second one in person. And here we are now again. I know, I'm sorry. But, there's just something about this particular event that just always makes me in particular so damn excited. It makes me so happy because literally, as you guys will see, we're just going to sit in front of our computers and answer trivia questions along with everybody on stage for 3 hours. And it's going to be a blast.
Yes, it should be. And you will also see our reactions to all the things happening, the surprises. There usually are some surprises with this event, so I'm expecting at least some. I hope more than some, but we'll see about that. Of course, because of the fact that this is a 3+ hour event and we react to it all in one go, if we have to go to the bathroom or if we have to drink or eat something, don't blame us. It's already very difficult to just sit in the front of your computer for over 3 hours. So,
to be fair, though, Case, you and I are well trained in this regard because we've sat through every single Lord of the Rings film, theatrical and extended cut. So you know what?
Oh yeah.
I think we should be okay. Let's be fair here. Come on.
Well, at least back then we could also take breaks. But yeah, we are used to this. I have watched the free-for-all before, reacted to it, and indeed the Lord of the Rings films while on camera. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, we are going to start about 17 minutes in.
Sorry, quick side note to everybody, just a heads up. We are not reacting to the final version that you see on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown YouTube channel. We are watching the stream from the Saturday night when this was taped.
Indeed. And we're starting about 17 minutes in because, look, I have nothing against all the stuff that goes on, but considering it's already a long reaction, we want to cut out a little bit to just make it a little easier on ourselves. We want to react to the actual event, not all the promos. So, we are actually just going to press play, I think, in 3, 2, 1, play. There we go.
Now, just a heads up, I'm going to be playing along as though I'm the first competitor on the table.
All right, we are back now, ladies and gentlemen.
The
free-for-all 3, it's about to get underway. Once again, 40 competitors.
It would have been fun to do a drinking game of every perfect round you need to drink, but that would probably kill Chris, so we're not going to do that.
You don't know what's coming down those aisles. Mark, this is the big event. You want to go through the rules here, buddy?
I will go through the rules. There are rules for both the competitors and you, the audience. There is but one simple rule in addition to everything that Waldorf said. I want to remind you guys, please do not shout out any answer. Don't even whisper if you think you know the correct answer once it's asked. If you do so, you will be ejected immediately out onto the 110 freeway where you will hit traffic. Now, the rules for the free-for-all work as such. 5 competitors are going to be up on that stage. The competitors are going to hear questions asked to the field. Each round is composed of 5 questions. There is 1 point awarded per every question you get right. If you're a competitor,
also, guys,
we'd like you to hear the question, write down your best
drinks,
attempt at an answer on the whiteboard, and then when we ask you to reveal your answer, please show it to the cameras, show it to us, you the audience, and verbalize it into the microphone. At the end of the 5-question round, whatever competitor or competitors has the lowest point total
so
will
multiple
be
competitors can be eliminated
from the
at
free-for-all. The
once.
remainder get to stay on the stage as long as they possibly can. Christian, are you texting your wife that you're going to be late for dinner?
Thanks for bringing attention to it, buddy. So, as we get ready to get going here, Mark, you're absolutely correct. And like we mentioned up top here, too, the last round, people will get eliminated until there's one.
I think that's a better format.
If there are perfect rounds throughout the remainder, throughout the first 30 rounds or whatever it might be, that you're going to have 3 extra questions. So if everybody had, say, 5 points, so the sudden death would then be 3 extra questions until the last round. Then it will just reset, and we'll just keep doing new rounds to the very end. So
feels pretty good, party. A lot of people to get through, a lot of questions to be asked, a lot of competitors to introduce, and you're going to be introducing all 40 competitors because my throat cannot handle it.
I'm going to try. All right, here we go, guys. So if you guys are ready, say it with me.
Let's
get ready
Schmoedown.
to Schmoedown! All right.
Introducing first.
Introducing competitor number 1. Represent.
Oh?
With a record of 6 wins,
No.
5 defeats, he is the former movie trivia Schmoedown champion of the world.
Already?
William the Beast Bibbiani. Bibbiani with Frankie Numbers behind him. He is throwing money into Jack Nicholson 1989 joke. That is, I hope that's not the answer to an upcoming trivia. I hope not. He is embodied both Prince and
Anyone can do it.
Yeah.
Who's a Bob? Bob, right? Bob.
Nice. Bob Gunn.
Bob. William Bibbiani, who went 20-some-odd rounds last year, was the MVP and got himself that title shot, and now he sits at number 1.
Tough draw, but if anybody can go the distance, it might be the Beast.
And of course, putting the chair away.
Introducing contestant number 2. Representing Inky and the Brave, Rachel Silva Street.
For a second, I thought it would be pushing.
Newcomer last year.
Hey, I
Silva
like Silva Screen. She's awesome.
Number 2, as she walks through the ring here,
she's got a drink in her hand. That might be her trademark going forward.
Yeah, she is ready to get going here as she. Number 2, next to the Beast, who's standing up, keeping the tradition last year.
The Beast, a formidable opponent to be introduced against. I would need a drink as well.
Yeah, agreed. Introducing contestant number 3. Representing the Harris Brothers. Making his singles
it's
debut, Jonathan Harris. Jonathan Harris, the brother of the professor, Lon Harris. Well, there he is. There he is coming in from the back, and he's shaking hands, and he's walking through. Jonathan Harris, part of the Harris Brothers, last year's team finalists, Mark, for the Ultimate Shmoedown.
Christian, he seems to have lost that air of pomposity that surrounds the Harris Brothers. He's mingling with the common folk. This is new for a Harris
We'll
brother.
see. Let him compete. We'll see what happens.
What he can do by himself.
Okay.
Introducing contestant number 4, a newcomer to the league, made his debut this year.
I really love this stuff.
From the OA, ladies and gentlemen, Brendan the Kid Meyer. Brendan Meyer got number 4 here, Mark. This kid had a nice showing against Oyama. Didn't come through all the way, but he had a nice showing. That 3rd round, hit all 3 of his questions, avoided the TKO. One of the nicest kids I think I've ever met in my life.
Ran into a buzzsaw. He's got that farm boy from Tatooine look, star of the OA on Netflix. Brendan
The OA, of course, had their premiere the other night, too. They're coming back for season 2, and he's in course, yes, why he was at the premiere. Mark.
That's one way to describe him, I guess.
All right. the final contestant in this round, number 5.
I don't know.
I don't know it either.
Representing the Shire
Oh.
Wolves.
Whoa.
She is the reigning movie trivia Schmoedown Inner
It's
Geek
Rachel.
champion.
It is Cushing.
The reigning
Oh.
team champion.
What a table.
Rachel, the Crusher.
It's just unfortunate that
Bingo, Christian.
Oh, yeah.
These
Rightfully
people-
so. Look at all of the bouts she is bringing.
What a
here.
year.
at least one of
What
them
a
is
year
gonna
already
go
in Mark. We're
first.
in March.
Yeah.
She's won the team championship. She won the Inner Geekdom, defended the team championship, and here she is
Oh,
as
this is
number
gonna be
5.
Very
Rachel
unlikely
Cushing,
that,
very popular with the fans. Look at the ovation that Rachel
Cushing.
Cushing's getting from the
They might get
fans.
MVPs.
The
Unbelievable.
fans
Maybe.
love her, and
I'll tell you what, Bibiani and Cushing
Yeah.
on the table.
Jesus.
I mean, that is an intimidating
Their title
force to
match.
start with. Here we go.
Thanks, guys.
I'd be
All right.
crapping
it's
myself
like
if I
we're
was out
kicking
there
a
right
field
now.
goal of newbies.
Yeah.
Look,
All right.
Silver
All right,
Stringy,
so if we're ready, we're
Brendan.
going to ask the Beast. Beast, are you ready?
Growl, growl.
All right. Rachel, are you ready?
Let's do this.
Jonathan, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Brendan Meyer
Yes.
and Rachel.
Yeah,
Then
ready
let's
to
get ready to
Schmoedown.
Schmoedown! Yeah!
All right. All right, here we go.
Here
we go.
Christian.
All right,
Quite
guys.
a lot of hardware on the stage.
I was
between
just trying
Rachel's
to-
two belts and
I
Bibiani's
was
mask.
trying
That's a
to
lot of
avoid
fucking
the
around.
zero. every
Starting
now.
off here in the category of comedies, in the holiday classic Elf, who plays Jovi, the woman Buddy develops feelings for?
Name of
oh.
the actor or actress.
And
Yeah, haven't seen it. No clue.
4, 3,
A little overrated.
2, 1. Pens down.
Zooey
please.
Deschanel.
Pens down. And William.
Zoe Deschanel.
Yes. Rachel.
Zoe Deschanel.
Yes. Jonathan.
Mrs. Jennifer Aniston Claus.
Oh.
Incorrect. Brendan. Yes, and Rachel.
Zoe Deschanel.
There you go. Okay, so only Jonathan Harris missed that one. And
I
now we
thought
get to
so.
our next question, Mark.
All right, your next question comes in the category of new releases. Some of these you can go across the street and enjoy right now. Your question is, who plays husband Pete Wagner, who takes in 3 foster children in 2018's Instant Family?
What is this movie?
Jonathan,
I haven't even heard of this movie.
catch up here. Get to
Apparently
5,
everyone likes it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Mikey Mark.
Silvestrini.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yes, and Jonathan.
Yeah, no, it's my boy Mark Wahlberg.
Yes. And Brendan. Got it. And Rachel Cushing.
Mark Wahlberg.
And Beast.
Mark
Mark
Wahlberg.
Wahlberg. Sorry, William Bibiani.
Thank you.
William Bibiani.
He's
Sorry. William. William. Okay, here we go.
You can call me anything you want.
All right. Next question. Directors. Directors. Who directed K-19, The Widowmaker?
That was my nickname in high school.
K-19.
I'm just not having around.
Everything else.
I was the bigger guy.
Makes sense.
I only know this
5,
because the Action Guys just talked
4,
about this on their show.
3, 2, 1. Jonathan.
Catherine Bigelow.
Catherine Bigelow.
Catherine
Oh,
Bigelow is
okay.
correct. And he started.
Well,
And
we'll
Brendan.
accept Bigelow.
Brendan. Yes. Rachel Cushing.
Catherine Bigelow.
Yep. William Bibiani
Catherine Bigelow.
and Rachel Silverstreet did not have it. Okay, so now Rachel and John are tied. Brendan,
They're in
Rachel,
the
and
danger zone?
Bibiani are all tied as
Oh
well.
boy.
We get to your 4th question here in the opening round of the free-for-all, part 3. Brad Pitt is the
Hey.
category. Brad Pitt and those smoldering abs. The question is, which 1995 film sees Brad star as Tristan Ludlow with his 2 brothers and father living in Montana?
I think this is the
Oh,
Is that the shirt you have? No, you have a Wyoming shirt.
I keep
here.
thinking this movie came out
It certainly
earlier
isn't-
than that.
I was about to say the name of the movie.
fine.
5,
I believe.
4,
Wyoming Junction is the name of
3,
the film.
2,
12
1.
Monkeys?
Pens down, please.
Legends of
Brendan.
the Fall.
Oh,
No, Rachel.
Legends of
Damn.
the Fall.
Yes, it is. And William.
Legends of the Fall.
Yes.
12 Monkeys is him opposite
You
Bruce
did not have it.
Willis.
Rachel didn't
Great
have
movie,
it.
by
And
the way.
Jonathan?
Legends of the
He
Fall.
had it. Okay. So here's
was
where
also
we
95,
stand
right?
now. Fifth question.
Yes.
Rachel Silvestrini needs to get this, and she is going to have a chance to eliminate Jonathan and Brendan if they miss. But it looks like Rachel and William are
Yeah,
safe
they are
right
safe.
now. Here we go. Next question. Category of 90s films. In what 90s buddy cop film will you find Luke Wilson's Officer Carlson starring opposite Martin Lawrence as jewel thief Miles Logan?
I'm just gonna get a perfect 0.
Underrated
Jesus.
in the 90s.
I'm not having a round.
It's one of the best
5,
shows.
4, 3,
Can't pull it.
2, 1. Rachel Cushing?
Blue Streak.
Yes, it is.
Damn it.
William Bibiani?
Didn't have it.
Ooh.
No, he did not have it. Did
Rachel
not
had the
have
perfect
it.
round.
Jonathan?
Go, Rachel.
Hold on.
No, and Brendan? But because Rachel missed, Rachel Silvestrini has been eliminated. Rachel
To be fair,
is
with that
eliminated
table,
at the
that's not a
moment
shame.
now,
No. Not a
And we
shame.
will reset the clock. Only Rachel Cushing had the
No.
perfect there, too. All right. Perfect round for Rachel
So
Cushing.
far I'm at 4. No complaints.
All right.
Yeah,
Our
I'm yet to
next
score, so-
competitor,
You will in this round.
Thanks, man.
representing Inky and
Oh.
the Brain and
Oh,
the
it's
Kingsman. He is Devon Stewart.
Well, then he's gonna get eliminated.
There he is, Devon Stewart coming up from the side over there. There he is.
Sneak attack.
Devon Stewart coming up from the side, and he's going to sit where
I mean,
his
he's
partner.
entertaining as hell,
Rachel's-
but he's
oh,
carrying
he just
fire
faked out
right
the
now.
beast. He just faked out the beast. That might bite him right in the rear end. All right, here we go, Mark. Let's start it right up as the scoreboard is about to reset.
As much as I love the movie, I'm not a fan of the team. Sorry
Viviani
to say.
with an accurate assessment thus
Yeah.
far of his new competitor.
All right, here we go.
Your question, the first question in this new round, is in the category of Scarlett Johansson.
Okay.
Scarlett Johansson.
Woof.
And your question is, in the film The Other Boleyn Girl, Scarlett Johansson and what other actress vie for the affections of King Henry VIII? Scarlett Johansson and what other actress?
You could say that Scarlett was going down a path this actress couldn't follow.
lost it.
The deep recesses of the mind.
Now I know, but I'm not gonna write the answer down because you gave me the hint. So
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
Beat
William.
Natalie
Portman.
Natalie
Portman.
Portman.
It is.
Sorry.
And Devon. He had
Natalie
it.
Portman.
There you go. Jonathan
Didn't have
did not have it. Brendan had it. And Rachel Cushing
Natalie
had it.
Portman.
Rachel had not missed. Rachel has not missed.
I mean, she is a
Jonathan
team
Harris on
and
the hot seat
Interdeacon
early.
champ,
All
so
right. Next question here. Here we go.
She might
guys.
know a thing or
Category of
two.
action. Action. Who plays the lead? Riley North in the 2018 film Peppermint.
what?
Oh,
is
yeah.
the-
I'm drinking that peppermint water at
Yeah.
Creation.
Decent.
A little hint of peppermint,
Yeah.
and then when you spit your peppermint gum into it,
Ah,
it really
5,
God
4.
damn it,
Good.
Alice.
You're getting booed. 3, 2, 1. Different comment
Jennifer
section
Garner.
today, isn't it, buddy? And Devon Stewart.
Jennifer Garner.
It is. Jonathan.
Jennifer Garner.
Yep. And Jennifer Garner. Rachel Cushing.
Jennifer
Yep.
Garner.
And William.
Jennifer
Jennifer
Garner.
Garner. So Jonathan Harris is the only one now who is 1 point behind here. Next question, everybody. Next question. Disney films.
these are Disney
Please.
movies.
Disney films.
They're movies made by the company that owns
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Shill. Which musical artist voices Gazelle?
Oh,
in
yay!
Zootopia?
I'm gonna finally score a point.
Woohoo!
Gazelle. Close enough.
This is an extremely easy question, though, but I'm
I
okay
got
with
the
it.
animal. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Shakira.
Shakira, her hips don't lie.
Jonathan.
Mrs. Ellen Burstyn Claus.
Incorrect.
Jonathan.
Brendan.
Jonathan,
Dude.
watch some movies.
Who did you have? No. Rachel?
Shakira.
Yes. And William? Yes. And Devon. Shakira. Devon had it. So Devon, Rachel,
Wow.
and the Beast have all gotten it right. Jonathan Harris
Yeah,
needs to
John
hit this,
needs
and
to
Brendan,
hit stay alive,
there's still
essentially.
2 more questions left here. 2 more questions left. Here we
Two
go.
He's
more
not.
questions to go. Your next one is in the category of Christopher Nolan movies.
Okay.
Christopher Nolan, he made 2.5 good Batman movies.
2.
I'm really losing.
2.
2.5.
I'm gonna replace you pretty soon.
2.
Your question in the world of Christopher Nolan, in Inception, who plays the newest member of Cobb's crew, Ariadne? Ariadne. Thank you, competitor. Who specializes in constructing dreamscapes? The end of that question.
You did well.
I tried.
I hope I spelled it right.
And
I'm not
5,
sure.
4, 3, 2.
Katie Pride
Ellen
herself,
Page.
Ellen Page.
Ellen Page is correct. Rachel Cushing.
Ellen Page.
Yep. And William Bibiani.
Ellen
yes.
Page.
Devon Stewart.
I couldn't think of it in time. I wrote a white and then a square.
Well, you missed it. Jonathan? Ellen Page.
Okay, he's alive.
That's big for Jonathan. Now,
Once
if
again,
Devon
Rachel and Bibbs
Brendan
are
miss
safe.
and Jonathan hits, then they will be eliminated. But William and Rachel, once again, safe this time around. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, in the category of 2010 films, Okay, who directed Deadpool?
Yay.
Deadpool?
Yes, the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, the second one is David Leitch,
5,
but the first one.
4, 3, 2.
Tim Miller.
Miller.
Cushing?
Tim Miller.
Yes, it is. Perfect
Perfect
round.
round.
And Bibiani
Well done.
did not have it
And I
right.
got 3.
Wow.
Yay.
Devon,
Exactly.
I'm on the board.
You missed it.
You
Okay,
are doing
Jonathan.
well, sir.
I put a white and then a
Oh,
Missed it.
John's out.
And Brendan had it, but with that, Jonathan Harris has
Damn.
been eliminated. Devon stays safe because Jonathan missed.
Well,
Jonathan
yeah,
hit
that's
that.
the thing.
Devon's out,
If
but
John had
That
hit
could have gone
one
a lot
more,
of different ways as
Yeah.
far as elimination goes. You could have had as many as 3 people eliminated due to that last question, but Jonathan
All right.
Harris milking his exit, as I'm sure most competitors will
All
be
right.
doing.
Introducing contestant number 7.
Number 8.
no.
Representing
That will be with the next
team
one.
formerly known as World's Finest. Give it up for Winston
Oh.
Blackman Marshall.
Yeah, my bets are still on either Devon or Winston
There he
going
is.
out this round. We'll see.
Winston has, from us,
I'll put my
Good.
money on.
I've seen
Devon.
that movie.
from
I've
us.
seen that film.
You and I tried to watch it through screams.
Look at Winston.
The crowd already knows the line. That's a sign of a popular
Well, it's
film.
also that Winston Marshall has become very popular here with the fans.
He's
And
entertaining,
Got his heart
that's for
broken
sure.
by Derek Zipper, who really betrayed him and turned his back on him. Yeah, Derek Zipper, of course, getting the boost. All right.
All right,
It's
Winston
fine. I'ma
Marshall.
Let's go. I need to get through like 50 rounds so I can beat Eric's ass. Let's go.
All
All right.
We are about to find out if that is Winston Marshall or his tethered friend.
Here we go.
Your question comes from the world of musicals.
Yeah.
Musicals. And your question is, in Mamma Mia, Here We
Oh,
Go Again,
Fuck no.
Classic.
who plays the role of Fernando Cienfuegos, the Mexican manager of the Hotel Belladonna and an old lover of rubies?
I don't care. I'm just gonna.
See if the perfect
It
round
looks like Bibiani and Rachel are something in this one.
Will probably be very
Let's
wrong,
see. Rachel has not missed, but this one, I got her. Let's see. 5,
which I'm not gonna reveal.
4,
Wrong.
3, 2, 1. William.
I did not see it, so wild guess Pedro Pascal.
I said the same thing.
I said Diego Luna.
Antonio Banderas.
No. Winston.
Wild guess. I also said Antonio Banderas.
No. And Brendan. Andy Garcia is correct.
Oh.
And Rachel did not
Rachel
have it. So only the
misses
kid.
this
The
time.
kid is the only one who gets that one. Look at that. And the crowd goes nuts.
Well
How
done,
good job on the
Quickly,
kid.
the fortunes can turn
Yeah.
in a free-for-all
That's a big win for
setting.
the kid, just scoring one over Rachel and Bibiani. So let's go. Next
Wow.
question number 2.
That's something.
Question 2. In the realm of Tom Hanks films, which Tom Hanks film was released first? Was it Apollo 13, Forrest Gump, or A League of Their Own? Tense here.
Feel the tension.
10, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Brendan Meyer just needs to get these right.
League of Their Own.
League of Their Own.
A League of Their Own.
That's
done.
correct. Winston.
Yeah, I knew
Yes.
Apollo 13 is 95.
Yes, and Rachel.
Forrest Gump is
And
94.
William.
Some like.
They all got it. They all got it. Brendan Meyer is up by
Yeah,
one
I
here.
didn't think that League of Their Own was after.
God,
Right.
if seriously, if Brandon eliminates
Next
this
question.
entire table, he
Your
will
next
be
question
a god.
comes from the world of science fiction films.
Upset of the
Science
century.
fiction films.
Yeah.
And your question is, in 2018's Upgrade, what is the name of the experimental
Oh, shit.
chip implant that forms an unusual relationship with its
Ah,
host?
I love this movie.
You know, I still
Shit.
haven't seen this movie.
The star of the match thus far, Chris.
Yeah, so far.
I forgot. Damn.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Winston.
If y'all didn't know, we've been doing these Doom Patrol reviews, so I just guess grid. I don't know.
That's incorrect.
Good guess.
Brendan?
Yes.
Correct. Rachel.
He had no idea.
Didn't have it again. And William. William
Oh,
had it.
I said
and
stem.
Nick. No. All right.
Oh, so close.
Just look at this. So right now, Brendan Meyer has 3. Rachel, Winston, and Devon have 1.
Oh, this is nuts, by the way.
This is crazy.
2. William has 2. William
Y'all,
has 2.
it may not last very long, but I'm doing
All
as
right,
good
so
as
He's got a point.
Question 4. All right, here we go, guys. Angelina Jolie, in the category of thriller. Angelina Jolie stars alongside Liev Schreiber and Chiwetel Ejiofor in what action thriller? He said, look at Devon. He's looking at me. He's like, I know this one. All right,
Yeah, let's go on. Come on.
5,
Oh,
4,
He's got a good poker face.
3, 2,
Salt.
1. Brendan.
salt.
That's correct. Rachel.
Boom.
Salt. William. Salt. Salt and Winston. Winston. Didn't have it.
Winston.
So Winston misses. That's a big miss there because that could save Devon and Rachel.
Brendan Meyer, 4 out of 4.
Here's the final question. Now wait. Now this is the
Goddamn.
interesting
Nuts.
thing here.
Look
If
at him.
Winston gets this right,
Oh
and
my God.
Rachel and Devon miss, then all 4
Yeah.
are eliminated.
Oh,
so
this
let's
is-
see what happens here.
Wow.
All right, here we go.
There we go.
I was not
Deciding
expecting this
question
because the
in
previous
this
free-for-alls have started off kind of slow and then it builds up. This one just started instantly. Great competitors, close scores.
And your question
Jeez.
is, in Mallrats,
Oh, no.
who plays Shannon
No.
Hamilton, the manager of Fashionable Mail, who has a personal distaste for Brody?
Nope.
Brendan Meyer's already proven himself to be
I don't care that I know. I haven't seen a single Kevin Smith film except for Die Hard 4.
4, 3.
How many will be
He's
eliminated?
only an actor right
Find
now.
out right now. 1. Rachel.
Ben Affleck.
Okay.
Yes. William.
Bam. Ben Affleck.
Affleck, you were the bomb and Phantoms,
Devon.
I put Meryl.
Oh.
No, did not have it. And Winston.
I'm going out like a boss.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
And
Double
Brendan.
elimination.
No, but with that, Winston and Devon have been eliminated. Winston
So we're
took
going to
Devon
get
out
competitor
with them.
8
Winston
and
took
9.
Devon out with them.
Oh,
8
And Rachel
and
is safe.
9.
Rachel hits it and gets herself through to the next round. But
9.
So that eliminates 2. That eliminates 2. That's a big one. That's a big one. All right. All right, here we go. Introducing contestant number 8.
9?
8. Nice.
Yeah.
She is the 2018 Free For
Oh.
All winner.
Hey!
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss
She's unlikely to win
Movie,
this year,
Brienne Chandler. That's a dodge one. Look at Brienne coming in. Last year's winner, Mark. What's Mark doing? Oh, Mark's throwing the ball. Mark's throwing the... Mark, that's unprofessional. Very unprofessional. Very unprofessional. But there she is, last year's winner. Last year's winner. We haven't seen her in action so far, but she is now hitting the table here to face this table. And Rachel and Bibiani still in there. And Brendan Meyer, what a performance in that last round. Yeah. All right.
kid's got some
Introducing
chops.
contestant number 9. Making his Schmoedown debut from the team The Movie Guys, Adam Witt. A newcomer here, Adam Witt from The Movie Guys.
yeah, who the hell is this guy?
Brand new guy. They infiltrated,
See
and
how it
now
does?
The Movie Guys are here to part of it. See Adam Witt and Brienne Chandler hit the table.
Funny, it's a movie guy and Miss Movies, and I apologize to Miss Movies. Whenever somebody says, Pat Benatar, hit me with your best shot, I have to throw dodgeballs
That's
at
fine.
him.
I understand.
That's
that.
on me.
All right, Mark. Here we
We'll
go.
see who knows
So,
more about movies.
We're gonna
Krull,
start.
is that your answer? Krull? Is it Krull?
No question yet. Okay. All right. Here we go. First question is from the 80s. From the 80s.
Maybe the answer is
The
Crawl.
decade crawl, yeah.
1980s. 1980s. What is the name of the criminal family in The Goonies?
Oh.
I haven't seen.
And a
Goonies,
hush
I don't
goes
know.
over the crowd. If only they all had pens and whiteboards.
So, nope.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
The
Pens down.
Fratellis.
William?
The Scarpellis?
That's incorrect. Brienne
don't
did
know
not
this.
have it.
Nope.
Adam?
The
Corelli's?
No. And Brendan?
I was thinking of a different movie. The Hansons, different movie.
No. Rachel?
The
Oh.
Fratellis.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That is correct. Rachel Cushing, only one who gets that one. Okay. Next one. Next one.
The crowd saves the biggest ovation for the Fratellis, the family who is not joining us here today. We move on to your next category, and that is from the world of dramas.
Where are the interview
Dramas.
questions?
And your question is, Emily Blunt played FBI agent Kate Macer in this 2015 film.
My favorite film of this director's filmography.
How old were you when you saw Goonies?
5,
Actually, one of my least favorite
4,
ones, so then-
3,
You're going to say 5.
2, 1.
Sicario.
Hands down, Brienne.
Sicario.
Is it Sicario? No?
That is correct.
Oh, okay.
And Adam.
Fair game.
Incorrect. Brendan.
Sicario.
Sicario. Rachel.
Sicario.
William.
Oh,
William didn't have it either.
Jeez,
Wow.
Bibbs.
Totally
Wow.
spaced.
Okay, so look at that. So right now, William does not have a point. Brienne has 1. Adam 0. Brendan 1.
Oh,
Rachel
shut
has
up.
2. This is big. William needs to get on the board here. All right, here we go.
Bibbs. Jeez.
Next question. Marissa Tomei. Marissa Tomei films.
Okay.
That's a new one I've never seen before.
That's new.
She likes George Costanza.
All right. Marissa Tomei appears alongside Robert Downey Jr. in which 1992 biopic?
Marissa Tomei and Robert Downey Jr. I've only seen them
I'm
together
turning my
in
ear right
Civil
now.
War.
Mr. Downey Jr. might be
The
watching.
movie that RJ was nominated for.
Probably not.
Oh!
Bold Face Alive. 5,
You're welcome.
Probably not.
4,
I'm gonna
3.
count this.
2.
Chaplin.
and
Chaplin.
Adam.
Chaplin?
Yes. Brendan. Chaplin. Rachel.
Chaplin.
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 I didn't get it.
Brienne did not have it. So right now, Brienne and William are tied. Adam has 1. All 3 are tied. Okay. And now Brendan and Rachel. That's not good. Doing pretty well. Okay.
Because I was honestly thinking, what
Your next
movie
question
was
comes from the world
RDJ
of
in back then?
family films. Family films, and your question is, in the film Cool Runnings. In Cool Runnings, for good luck, Sanka kisses what?
I've never seen this movie.
Sanka. Sanka.
Still never seen the movie.
Not
I
to
hear
be
it's
confused
great.
with Santa. Sanka.
Santa. Okay, cool.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brendan.
I don't know. Rabbit's foot.
Incorrect. Rachel.
I said rabbit's foot.
No. And William. No.
I said his shoe.
No. And Adam.
John Candy?
No.
Good guess.
It's a good guess.
Good guess.
The answer was an egg. An egg. That was the answer, an egg. All right. So look at this. This is the 5th
Oh,
question
this is
here.
nuts.
This is the 5th question.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, if Rachel...
Bibbs is up on the chopping block right
Fifth,
now.
right? Yeah, thank you. So if Rachel hits
Rachel's
this,
safe.
She's safe.
she's safe. Brendan has to hit it. Adam, Brienne, and William are all fighting to stay alive here. Okay, here we go. All right. Hitchcock.
Oh,
Lars Thorwald is the name of a suspected murderer in which Hitchcock film?
I'm gonna guess.
I have this.
Remember how loud the crowd was
I know.
when the Goonies
5,
question was asked?
4, 3, 2,
North by
1.
Northwest?
Rachel?
Rear Window.
Rear window.
Ah.
Yes, William?
Lars Torvald, but
Rear window. Brienne?
I put north.
Hey,
northwest.
same guy.
Did not have it. Adam?
I got rear window, but I didn't have time to write.
Oh,
Did not have it.
Dan and Adam
So,
eliminated.
with that, Brienne Chandler and Adam Witt have been eliminated. William survives.
Hey, I
William
got
and
as much
Brendan
as Ron
survived.
Bibiani in that
William
round.
was close to going out that time.
I only got one more than you,
That's
so.
right. 2 out.
Oh.
2 out.
It was a tough
2
round.
out.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
Absolutely.
it's getting heated.
How about another hand for Brienne, last year's champion, everybody?
Last year's
But
champion, now
How
eliminated in
about,
one
not
round.
only how about William Bibiani and
King.
Rachel Cushing, how about the kids still sticking in there? How
Yeah,
about that?
Brendan,
How about that?
Jesus. Really well.
All right.
Well done.
The kid is making himself unknown. So far, so
I
good.
am so proud of our son up there. Look at him.
That's true.
Holding out for
All right,
no
here we go.
geography question.
Our next
Geography
competitor,
I like this kid.
Yep.
representing critically
Oh,
acclaimed,
no. Oh.
he is Whitney, the Beauty Cyborg.
How's
Whitney
Bibiani going
Seibel.
to take this
I
one?
don't know. He's going up against his teammate. Now it gets a little interesting here because Whitney Seibold making his way to the arena to face his teammate and someone he's familiar with in Cushing.
You know, they call
focus, look at determination, and a little bit of dread in his eyes. This is a big picture. He needs to win. He needs to win for all of you. All right. And their next opponent, number 11. Representing Superhero News, Sabina
That's just considering the rest of that.
There we go. And
Consider the streak that Brandon's been on. Jesus.
Yeah, holy
Now,
crap.
Christian, we find ourselves in a new slate. It's a new round, and this
It's like a
is
John
sort of a
Humphrey
new
at this one.
category, although it may feel familiar to some competitors up there. The name of this category is Get Your Geek On.
Yeah. Yay.
And
Put
the
it
question
together.
is,
Enter geekdom. Come on. Get there. There you
I'm fine with it.
your question is, name the actor that appears in both Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, and Doctor
Oh.
Strange.
go. 10 so far.
And this is one of those ones where you got to think it through, but you got to do it in 15. 4,
Dude.
3, 2,
Mads Mikkelsen.
pens down, and William?
Mads Mikkelsen.
It is. Sabina?
Chris, you disappoint me.
Did not have it. Didn't have it.
Ben Mendelsohn.
Did not have it. No, and Rachel? Didn't have it. So
Wow.
only William had it. Wow.
Why is the question so
table missed, and
difficult?
William gets himself 1 point.
Doctor Strange is
there.
kind of
Okay.
forgettable.
Next
Jeez.
question.
Yeah. Okay,
Next
him in
question.
Doctor Strange.
Next question
Yes.
is rom-coms. Rom-coms. Which 2005 film stars Jennifer Lopez and Michael Vartan as an engaged
Absolutely
couple?
not.
All stumped because no one saw this film.
Nobody can. Like, who watches Jennifer Lopez films?
Captain Marvel's eliminated in
Outside of Selena? No.
4,
Exactly.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down, Sabina? No. Okay. And Whitney?
The Wedding
Oh,
Planner.
that's earlier.
No. And Brendan? Monster-in-Law's
Wow.
correct. Rachel? Monster-in-Law. And
Okay,
William?
if they had said Jennifer
Did
Lopez
not
and Jane
have it.
Fonda,
Wow,
I
so
would
we're
know that
tied up
instantly.
again. Brendan, Rachel, and William. Holy moly. Holy moly. Okay, next one.
I thought that was a horror movie. Okay.
All right, your
Right.
next
It
question
was, but not
comes
that
from
kind of
the
horror movie.
category of the 2000s. The 2000s. And your question is, in The 40-Year-Old Virgin, Paul Rudd desperately wants the TVs in the store to stop playing a DVD of what musical artist?
Damn.
I like that one. The fans
I've
like
seen
it.
this movie.
The competitors did because
Find out in a second.
Rachel, Brendan,
5,
and William currently enjoying the
4.
advantage.
I can't remember anything. Don't even have a guess. Jesus.
1 and Whitney.
Oasis.
No, Brendan.
Nothing.
Nothing. Rachel.
I guess Mariah Carey.
No, and William.
Michael Bolton?
No,
Ah.
and Sabina.
Cher.
No.
Michael
McDonald. Damn it.
Playing the
Michael
music.
McDonald. All right, so next question.
Tough round so
Something
far,
happened to
Jesus.
you, brother.
I haven't
Here
even
we go.
scored
Next
yet.
question. Next question. Okay, here we go.
Neither have two competitors.
Question.
And the rest
Question
is
number
one.
4. Question number 4. All right.
Thank you.
Which SNL? Oh, sorry. In the category of
Oh,
animated.
okay.
Sorry. Which SNL veteran voiced the pig Leonard in the Angry Birds movie? I didn't write it. I just said it.
Fuck this movie. Why are you asking about this crap?
Ralph.
God.
4. I didn't say Alice. I said Ralph. 3.
You got to go Orson.
2. I said Ralph. 1. Pens down,
No.
please. And Brendan.
Tracy Morgan?
Yes.
Oh, what's Bill Hader?
Bill Hader.
Yes. William.
Didn't have it. Didn't have it.
William didn't have it. Sabina.
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it.
I drew a pig.
Did not have it. Okay.
Jeez.
So I believe William has 1. William has 1. Okay. And Sabina and Whitney. Okay.
Oh
so
my
this is
God.
interesting. This table could get
This is nuts.
crazy. This last question. Famous actors
Okay.
and actresses.
All right. In the world of famous actors and actresses, your question. In what decade was the character of Sherlock Holmes portrayed by Christopher Plummer, Nicole Williamson, and John Cleese?
Oh.
The decade
Oh.
that the films was released.
I have
And
to guess.
Nope.
4, 3, 2, 1.
70s?
70s.
1970.
Yes!
Yes. William,
got that one.
1970s. Sabina,
80s.
80s and
1970.
70s. Whitney stays alive. And
Whitney's
with that,
alive, but
Sabina
barely.
Graves has been
I scored
eliminated.
2.
Whitney kept himself with that one.
You beat me.
Whitney
Well
gets by
done.
by the skin
That's the
of his
first
teeth
time that
there.
has happened. Don't
Yeah,
get
really,
used to it.
Yeah.
You're starting to see how tough it is for new competitors to come to the stage when they're looking not only at what William Bibiani and Rachel Cushing have done, but what the kid is doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
Brendan.
They're next. Our next contestant number 12.
Keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Just keep
From
swimming. Just keep
late to the
swimming.
party,
Swimming, swimming.
Vanessa Fitzsuman.
Vanessa is gonna be between Dibs and Whitney. That's funny.
Oh my God. Ha!
Finding Nemo.
She's
That is
Darla.
great. That is great.
Darla.
That is
Haven't
great.
seen Late to the Party in a bit.
A fan favorite. They're great reactors, and
Darla.
they're great at movie trivia as well.
Really good. All right. Here we go, guys.
That's cool.
Okay, 5 questions here. Next round, 5 questions. When it goes here, in the category,
Yes.
had to do it. I had to. In the category of Spike Lee films,
Okay.
what is the name of Ray Allen's character in the film He Got Game?
We need the first and the last.
No.
Yes. Ray Allen, who broke my Spurs-loving heart.
Oh yeah, he did. I remember that.
But the
text.
next year, we got him.
5,
We got him.
4. They're watching this sport. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. William.
Jesus Williams?
Ooh. Miss and Vanessa. Didn't Stu. And Whitney.
Jesus Washington?
No.
I
And
was hoping it was
Brendan.
some kind of Ray Allen. I thought
No. And Rachel.
Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Yes.
Jesus.
That's it. Rachel hits it.
Wow.
Rachel hits it. Okay. Next one.
All right, your next question
So many
in this round comes from the world of monster movies.
Okay.
These are monster movies. And your question is, how many Critters movies have been theatrically released?
Yeah.
That's an all-timer question right there. I know this because the last one that was theatrically released featured a very, very young Leo DiCaprio.
2, 1.
Five?
Vanessa.
3.
Incorrect. Whitney.
Also 4.
Incorrect. Brendan.
3?
Incorrect. Rachel.
2?
Yes.
Two.
And William.
Oh.
I really could have sworn it was 3. That's
3. All right, so only Rachel and everybody else. Nobody has a point
Jesus.
yet. Rachel Cushing, 2 points up. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Kurt Russell films. Kurt Russell films.
Please, something I can answer.
What is Kurt Russell hired to make for Goldie Hawn's yacht in the film Overboard? What is Kurt Russell hired to make for Goldie Hawn's yacht in Overboard?
Did you see their video of them wine tasting?
It's cute.
It was,
It was cute.
adorable.
It really was.
Now I want to get married.
5. No, you. False. 4, 3, 2, 1.
bow?
Hands down. And Whitney.
Bench.
Phase cannons.
Incorrect. Brendan.
A table?
No. Rachel.
A bar?
No. And William.
Jacuzzi?
No. And Vanessa.
A sculpture?
Looking at a closet. A closet.
Jesus
Number
Christ.
4. Question 4 coming up here. Look at this. This is a very interesting.
It's just
Question 4.
frustrating.
That's how it works in
Little
the free fall.
bit.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's an offensive explosion. Sometimes it's a defensive strategic
Yeah.
struggle.
There we go.
Your next question comes from the world of the 1970s when all those Sherlock Holmes films came out. And your question is, who played Mountain Man Jeremiah Johnson in the 1970s Western named Jeremiah Johnson?
Roka was 50.
Aw.
I had to take the shot.
No, you did not.
I
have
said
to,
Roka.
No.
I would guess it's probably wrong.
You
I would guess.
apologize.
Sorry to you.
He's
3,
watching.
2,
Clint
1.
Eastwood?
Brendan.
John Wayne?
Incorrect. Rachel.
Robert
Oh.
Yes. William.
Robert Redford.
Vanessa.
Yul Brenner.
Didn't have it. Whitney.
Robert
Oof.
Redford.
Had it. So he saves
Wow.
himself. So
Jesus.
Brendan Meyer and Vanessa are on the verge here.
Damn,
so
Brendan.
needs to hit this and hope Vanessa
It's such a
misses
good
and
run.
vice versa. Here we go, everybody. Here we go. All right, here we go. Okay, modern classics. Modern classics. Who plays Ellis Boyd Red Redding in The Shawshank
Oh,
Redemption?
come on.
Oh, really?
What was that first name? you
By
said?
the way, This is a classic.
Oh, you're
It's not a modern classic. It is a classic.
It's an all-time classic. It's a great movie.
What? 5.
Unlike what traditionally would
decade
count as a
of
modern
working.
classic.
2. Thanks, Ralph.
Morgan
And
Freeman.
Rachel.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Yes. William.
Because he's Irish,
You
Morgan
got
Freeman.
it. Vanessa? Didn't have it. Whitney?
Morgan Freeman.
And
Morgan Freeman.
Kid stays alive.
Oh!
Vanessa
Jeez.
has been
At
eliminated.
least I scored one in that
Kid
round.
stays alive
Yep.
It's
by
so
the
same.
skin of his teeth.
God, that was a very, very, very tough
Vanessa,
round.
all right, throwing prizes into the crowd. And that's really how it works here in the free-for-alls, that you're not going to crush every round and dominate. Sometimes you just have to get lucky. That's
have
what
to
the kid is
survive
doing so
sometimes.
far, and he's still up there on the stage.
They've all been in there for the first table. All right, introducing number 13, making her Schmoedown debut, coming up from the fan leagues, Jen.
No!
Hey!
Fan league phenom. She's been playing for a while in the what can
This is insane.
what? All the way from
Yes.
flew in from Boston last week.
Okay, this match just got interesting because
Jen kept
She is
flying in
so
all the way
good.
from
she is
Boston.
really
What a
good.
chant there.
Like,
Yankees
I
suck.
barely
Back
lost
you.
to her in a match I played with her.
Zorn. Here we go. You go first, you creep.
That was good.
know,
That was good.
that was
All
like
right.
one
Your
contender
first
match.
question. You can stop shaking it now.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Your first question comes in the world of music films. These are music films.
Okay.
Films that have music in them.
Your question is, in the 1986 biopic Sid and Nancy,
Okay.
who plays the role of Sid Vicious?
Ah,
In music films, have you seen the Motley Crue movie on Netflix?
the role he should have won an Oscar for, not
Really?
Loved it. You didn't like it?
fucking 30
Not enough-
plus
not
years
enough
later.
Van Halen references.
4, 3. I loved it. 2.
Did he really?
1. Yeah. Pens down. William.
Gary Oldman.
It his way, Gary
Yes,
Oldman.
he did. You're right. Jen.
Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman. Whitney.
Gary Oldman.
Yes, Brendan.
Gary Oldman.
And Rachel.
Gary Oldman.
Everybody got it right. This is a table. This is a table. Okay. Here we go, everybody. Question number 2. In the realm of Clint Eastwood films.
Okay.
Clint Eastwood directed this 2018 biographical drama and also cast the real-life heroes as themselves.
Oh. This movie stunk.
To be fair, I watched 15 minutes of it and went to bed last night. I was a tired puppy.
Good move. 5,
Woke up early to work out.
4. Stop talking. 3, 2, 1. Jen.
The 15-17 to Paris.
No. Whitney.
The Mule?
No. Brendan.
The 14-17 to Paris? Oh,
No. Rachel.
The 1710 to Paris.
No. And
517 Paris?
no. The answer was the 15-17 to Paris. Just missed. All right.
It was like right there in their hands.
14 was the closest.
Oh,
You get a half a point.
Price is Right rules. Price is Right rules.
No, you get half a point. I'm kidding. You get nothing. Okay. All right, here we go. Next.
all right. Your next question comes in the role of the world of Kate Winslet movies.
Love that kid.
Okay.
Kate Winslet movies, and this is one of your favorite films. In the film Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, who plays Mary Savino, the Lacuna receptionist who has a crush on Dr. Howard, who runs the company?
This one I would go.
There's an article in something about the
Yeah, you
making
sent
of
it
this.
to me.
Did you read it?
Yeah. I read things you send me.
I don't
think
read
this
the
is
things I
right.
send you.
4, 3. Read this. 2, 1.
Dunst.
And Whitney.
Kirsten Dunst?
It is.
Damn
Brendan.
it, you're right.
Kirsten Dunst.
Yep. Rachel.
Kirsten Dunst.
And William.
Kirsten Dunst.
And Jen.
Kirsten
Kirsten
Dunst.
Dunst. Oh, full table. Full table. That's after question 3. All right, question 4. Question 4. Here we go. Okay. All right. In the realm of adventure, what MCU director directed 1995's Jumanji?
I knew it.
I remember when that new Jumanji movie came out. I didn't see it. You did. You were raving about that.
Liked it a lot.
For weeks.
I liked
Don't
it.
make you
Only
didn't
pretty
like
much for one more week.
The original
5,
was fine.
4, 3, 2.
Joe Johnston.
Brendan.
Joe Johnston.
That's correct. Rachel.
Joe Johnston.
William.
Joe Johnston.
And Jen.
I don't do
Didn't
directors,
have it.
can't read.
Whitney.
Joe Johnston.
Damn, Jen.
Jen's behind now. Jen needs to catch up here and hope that everybody else misses in this last question.
That's right. Your question comes from the world of horror
Oof,
movies.
okay.
They're horror movies. In the film Hereditary, who plays Peter Graham, Annie and Steve's teenage son?
Nope. I'm okay with 2 points in that round.
No.
Do not.
Okay. 5. You told me that.
It's kind of my average.
3,
2 points.
2, 1. Rachel.
Alex
keep
Wolff.
yourself alive.
Nate Wolf.
Incorrect.
Esteemed Schmoedown competitor Alex Wolff.
Correct. Jen.
Ah,
Didn't have
damn it.
Whitney.
Oh,
Wolf.
Yes. Brennan had it. But
Damn.
with that, Jen Kemp
If she
has
had,
been
she would have taken out
eliminated. Jen
Rachel.
Kemp came in.
Oh.
Tough table to be at. Tough table.
Yeah,
but
rough.
how about this? Yes, Whitney is still there, but Rachel, William, and
all
the kid
there.
are all
on
at
the
the
first
table.
table. Yeah, Jesus.
Unbelievable.
They all started the
Unbelievable.
event, and they're
All right.
still there.
Here we go, guys. Introducing contestant number 14, Greg.
Oh, yeah, okay. Run round.
He's made the table.
Brendan, I think you're great on Netflix's Stranger Things, Brendan. You do a great job on that show, man.
All right. Greg Alba has made it somehow to the table, and now we will continue the round. Here we go.
I just hope
This
he
is a
breaks
sport.
character.
It's a sport.
It
It's
is.
not-
That's some real
I
Stella
can't
Adler
tell
shit
who
right
he's
there.
trying to be.
Oh,
Me neither.
All right, gentlemen, ladies,
okay.
your question. Your first of 5 in this round comes from war films. War films. And your question is, who plays a cook, Petty Officer Second Class Dory Miller in Michael Bay's Pearl Harbor?
A cook?
One of the better intros we've had, though.
It was good so far.
Anytime you pee yourself.
That was good, yeah. 5.
Can you repeat the question, please?
We
Do I-
get-
do you not
there
get
are no
those in this?
There were no repeats
Oh,
in the
sorry.
free fall. 5, 4,
A pure guess.
3, 2,
Terrence
1.
Howard?
Cuba Gooding
Down,
Jr.
And William.
Oh,
Actor himself, Cuba Gooding.
they look alike.
And Greg.
Actually, back then, yeah, they really did.
Hey, Greg.
what? Oh. Yeah,
That's
Cuba-
correct.
Yep.
Whitney.
Snow Dogs himself, Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yes, Brendan. Didn't have it. Rachel?
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Okay, so Brendan finds himself behind right now. Okay, here we go.
Oh, man.
All right, here we go. Next category. I like this category. Do you smell what the rock
Yeah.
is cooking?
Yeah.
Dwayne Johnson films. Here we go.
Okay.
Dwayne Johnson played Lieutenant Mitch Buchanan in this 2017 comedy. Dwayne Johnson played Lieutenant Mitch
The
Buchanan in
movie
this 2017.
sucks.
Oh.
Pretty good.
I wasn't
me a second.
ready to do it.
It was good. Everybody liked it.
No. The movie sucks.
5, 4,
The first row liked it.
3.
Second row hated it.
2. They're all our friends. They hate it. 1 and
Baywatch.
Baywatch.
Can I get 3 JT rules, please?
no. Greg.
Central Intelligence.
Incorrect. And Whitney.
Rampage?
What did you say?
What?
No.
What did you say?
No, he said Central Intelligence.
Okay.
That's
And
no.
Brendan.
I said
I was thinking.
Rachel.
Jumanji.
Didn't have it. And William.
I had Central
Didn't
Central
have it.
Intelligence is
Okay.
2016.
So we're all
Wow,
tied
we're
up.
tied. That's
we're all
amazing.
tied up.
There.
Okay. Next question.
Okay,
All right, your
Brandon,
next
better
question.
capitalize on that.
Your third in this round comes from the wild, wonderful world of Pixar movies.
Hey.
Pixar movies. And your question is, who voices Carl Fredricksen in Up?
Oh. Oh.
Cute movie.
Damn
with
it.
the tears in
Oh, the beginning. Rush your soul. 5,
I'm blanking on it.
3.
I fear you may find yourself on an all too familiar path. Ed Asner.
Yes. Brendan.
Ed Asner.
Right.
Yeah, Rachel.
Ed Asner.
William.
Ed Asner.
And Greg.
Biggest Golden Globe winner, Ed Asner.
Ed Asner. We're tied up at 2, everybody.
No.
Tied up at 2.
I don't know his filmography.
Okay. Tied up. Here we go. Back to directors, everyone. Back to
Okay.
directors. Who directed the 2018 film Tully?
Keeps coming on HBO, and I haven't watched it yet, but you
Good.
liked it.
I liked it, yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Don't remember.
1. Pens down, Greg. Pens down. And Brendan.
Didn't
Yes.
have that.
Rachel.
Jason Reitman.
And William.
Jason Reitman.
Greg.
I said what William Bibiani said.
Didn't have it. And Whitney. Clint Eastwood. Oh, so
Oof.
Whitney and Greg missed. Whitney and
Ooh.
Greg missed. Okay, here's our last question. This is big.
All right.
I'll take
Tully.
trivia so seriously.
Here we go.
Sully.
Our last question comes from the category of new releases. New releases, and your question is, who plays Servant Abigail in 2018's Oscar-nominated The Favorite?
Oh, I think I know this.
This could see the end of
Greg, Whitney,
or we could have
five.
a lot of chaos.
4. Chaos could ensue. 3.
Can I get multiple choice, please?
1.
Nicholas
Emma
Hoult?
Stone.
down, please.
Oh.
And Rachel.
I completely blanked.
You blanked. And William.
Ah.
Yes, Greg.
I don't know what's the guy's name
Yes.
for some reason.
Whitney.
Emma Stone.
Yes. Is it all time? Yes.
And Emma
So
Stone.
with that.
Oh,
With
no!
that, Greg Alba, Whitney Seibold, and Rachel Cushing have been eliminated.
Whoa!
Wow.
Rachel
Kid,
Cushing.
the kid, Brendan, the kid, eliminates Rachel Cushing.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Look at the round of applause the kid's getting, and William clears all 3. Rachel Cushing stood in there, and she's getting a round of applause. She was in there for a while. All the way from number 5. What a showing by Rachel Cushing. What
my
a showing.
Christian,
Yes, sir.
I just want to take another look at you.
It's nice to see you. Nice to see you. All right, goodbye. Goodbye.
keeping sorry for
All right.
Christian, you know, it is absolutely
Oh,
nuts
right.
that we are currently filming this free-for-all while I'm missing a lot of great college basketball action, but we have an upset Cinderella story in the making.
Look at this kid.
But the
Look
beast
at
is
this
up here,
kid.
too.
Look at this kid. He's been in there since the first round, and we're coming up to number 15. But take nothing away from the guy who won MVP last year. William Bibiani's still in there as well. All right.
From him.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, now we got 3 more competitors coming in. Number 15. From the Paddington 2, he is Alonzo Duralde. Have yourself
Like,
a
screw
movie
this song,
little Christmas,
but I love
everybody,
Alonzo.
because Alonzo is
Yeah.
here.
The word lovable, the word huggable comes to mind.
And the number 16 competitor from the team, formerly known as the world's finest.
Oh, Zip.
Eric Seaman Zipper!
How's the
Oh,
crowd
he's got
getting
food.
received?
They're really going after him. He turned on his friend, and he's loving it. Look at him. He doesn't care. Look at him. Just let him be. He's just eating cake. What's he doing? Oh, he doesn't care. Look at him. This is a different Zipper.
Having his cake and eating it too.
Different Zipper. Different Zipper. And he said Magneto. Oh, yeah, he's having his cake and eating it too. I see what he's doing there. And Magneto was right.
Right.
All right.
Not even offering
No.
cake to the brave cameraman, Christian Rubalcaba.
No.
Yes, kid.
And the number
Okay.
17 opponent with a record of 1-0,
Cole.
made his debut this year.
Oh, yeah.
Former champion of the Fan League, undefeated.
Paul and
He
Brendan.
is primetime Paul Oyama. Paul Oyama.
Could be dangerous. And look at him and Fire back in the
Getting
ring
booed.
together.
2 big boos there for Oyama and Zipper.
I'd boo Zipper too.
All right.
Didn't go so well the last
All right.
time I was sitting next to this guy. So.
Here we go, everybody. In the category of Matt and Ben, either a Matt
Oh,
Damon movie or a Ben
okay.
Affleck film.
Okay.
Yeah, game.
Who was, that's from Collider Live, you should listen to it sometime. Who was Matt Damon's co-lead in The Adjustment Bureau? Who was Matt Damon's co-lead in The Adjustment Bureau?
One of those movies you're talking about at a bar, and everybody's like, "Oh, I remember that movie."
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. William.
Was it Emily Blunt?
Yes, it is. Alonzo.
Yep.
Emily Blunt.
Yep. Zip.
Didn't finish right in
Definition
time.
of co-lead, Frank Langella.
No. And Brendan. Yep. And Paul.
Emily Blunt.
Yes, it is. Okay.
He was in the movie.
Next
was in the
question.
movie.
Next question.
Next movie comes from the world of comic book
Okay.
movies. Comic book movies. And your question is, in the classic Justice League, in Justice League, Steppenwolf retrieves the second of the 3 mother boxes from which location? I liked it.
Okay, what are you looking at me for?
Which
Enjoyed the
5,
film.
I hope I spelled it right.
3, 2.
That mascara?
Pens down, Zip. Pens down, and Alonzo.
The mascara.
Oh,
Yes.
Atlantis.
Oh.
power plant?
No, Brendan.
I
Didn't have it. Paul.
Atlantis.
Yes.
Also,
William.
fuck this
Atlantis.
movie.
There you go, William with 3. And
My favorite part about that is that Alonzo wrote Atlantis with a question mark.
William with 2. William has 2. Okay, here we go. Next question. Next question. These are from movie scores. Movie scores. All right. Okay, there we go. Alan Silvestri composed the score for the Avengers, Avengers Infinity War, and what other already released MCU film?
Already released,
What I said.
meaning your End Games, the one where Hawkeye's gonna die.
Right. That does not count. 5,
He's eating it.
4, 3,
See that haircut?
2.
Captain America: The First Avenger.
Zipper.
Captain America?
Sorry.
The first Avenger.
Correct. We'll take it, Brendan.
Oh, no, I didn't have it.
Incorrect, Paul.
Captain America, First Avenger.
Yes.
Captain America, the First Avenger.
Yes. And didn't have it. Okay, so
Eric-
William has 3, Alonzo 2, Zipper 1, Brendan 1,
finally on the
and
board.
Paul with
Yikes.
3. Okay.
All right, we move on to a man who has very bad opinions on Netflix movies, Steven Spielberg. Your question is, who starred as Artemis/Samantha in the recently released film Ready Player One? Who starred as Artemis/Samantha?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Olivia Cook.
Hands down, please.
Sure.
And we have Brendan.
Olivia Cook?
Yes.
I love this movie.
Olivia Cook.
Yes.
I'm glad you
And
do.
William?
That lady.
No, Alonzo.
I have blocked that entire.
Oh, shut
You
up.
should have.
Zipper.
Thank you, Alonzo.
Olivia Cook.
He had it. Okay, so
Shut up.
Alonzo
Yeah, I'm
No.
good.
and Eric both have 2, and so does Brendan. All 3 have 2.
Ooh.
All right, here is
And Paul is
Here we
safe.
go. This
Paul's
may
the
be
only
the
one
end
who's
of the
safe.
kids' run.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
I'll give him the answer if I have
We're going
to.
to see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. What 90s romantic dramedy, oh, sorry, in romance. What 90s romantic dramedy stars Taye Diggs, Nia Long, and Terrence Howard?
Ah. Nope.
Nia Long.
What is that, Nia?
Nia Long.
Nia Long, excuse me. What 90s romantic dramedy stars Taye Diggs, Nia Long, and Terrence Howard? And 5,
Aren't you round?
4, 3, 2, 1. Paul?
Perfect round.
Yes. William?
Best man.
Yes. Alonzo? Didn't have it. Zip?
No, didn't
And Brendan?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
With that, Alonzo
Well
and
done,
Eric
Brendan.
have been eliminated.
Are you
The
kidding
kid
me?
stays alive again. The Cinderella story continues.
Truly.
We just keep going
Wow.
door to door, looking for that glass slipper to fit on
He
someone.
eliminated Alonzo and Eric with that one. Unbelievable. The kid does it again.
Remember, you can't have your
Wow,
cake and
this
eat
is
it
a
too.
Cinderella story.
I'm
All
starting to
right.
think he might take MVP over Bibbs.
Polo should also
Over
be noted,
Bibbs.
had
That would
five-
be,
had five,
Insane.
questions. All right, number 18, the number 18 competitor.
Corruption. I had a chance for my
Representing
Pasta.
for
Pasta.
Rustin, he is the former movie trivia Schmoedown Inner Kingdom champion, Mike the Killer Kalinowski. Look at Kalinowski, get a nice applause.
They love them.
They love him.
Some corruption, some like Kalinowski.
Can Kalinowski take out the kid? Nobody can do it.
Can Kalinowski just keep pace with them and stay on that
Yeah.
table for a little bit?
Kalinowski coming in here pretty late at Kalinowski coming in at 18. He's entering a table of both the Beast and Brendan, who
That's
have been
right.
there since the first round. That is pretty impressive. And look at see, Paul, he knows. Yeah, Kalinowski coming over to the kid, shaking his hand. Now, Paul, he's going to shake Paul's hand. That's
Okay.
interesting. Considering the beef that Chance and Paul have. Okay.
There's no beef
All
between
right.
Chance and Paul.
Schmoedown
They
was
could
gonna be
never
all gonna
fix
stay
each
on
other.
the table.
Oh. Has
Oyama
the kid earned
throwing.
that? The balls.
Sling an arrow.
All right. And the number 19th competitor
Long.
representing the Harris brothers. He is the Professor.
By the way, these 5 competitors,
Harris.
I don't want to call it.
Lon Harris.
Always bringing
Nope.
an air of
I'm just gonna answer questions and
That's a
see if I
table.
keep pace.
You can see Brendan a little
doing
bit.
it.
That's a table.
One of these is not like the other.
I know. Now Oyama and Meyer have history for sure, but look at this table here between 3 legends in Kalinowski, Harris, and the Beast.
Yeah, it's 3
So
competitors
much
who've been in it
craziness
for a very long time and
already
have
in
impressed,
this match.
and
It's almost
2
like Brendan Meyer
impressive
and William
newbies.
Bibiani have nothing else to do today. They will simply not leave the stage.
So,
Cleared my schedule.
It's going to be me.
I really don't want to call this one.
Oh, sorry.
Joey,
All right.
Joey, where's Joey at? Joey Mata? Joey, this is my good side, buddy. Make sure you're taking pictures of this side, please.
Yeah, that was my good side until this
Okay.
week. Your first question of a slate of 5 in this round comes from the world of Oscars. These are Oscar-nominated winning movies, and your question is, Don Cheadle has received his only acting Oscar nomination for his role in what film?
just needed to say Don Cheadle and I knew it.
It's up there right now. A lot of sunglasses.
Well, I think we have a new story.
Haven't seen it.
I like this movie.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Hotel Rwanda.
Hotel Rwanda.
Hotel Rwanda.
It is Lon.
The correct answer is Hotel Rwanda.
Yes, Kalinowski.
I didn't have it.
Didn't have it. Brendan.
Hotel Rwanda.
He hits it. Paul.
Hotel Rwanda.
Paul has not missed. Paul has
That's
not
most
missed.
impressive,
All right.
Paul.
All right, here we go.
And
Angela Bassett.
how he jinxed
Angela
it,
Bassett
maybe.
films is next. Angela Bassett. Angela Bassett plays the director of what federal agency in Olympus Has Fallen?
We need the federal agency.
Angela Bassett plays the director of what federal agency?
Pure guess.
5, 4, 3, 2.
FBI?
Pens down.
CIA?
please, And Lon Harris.
I have the CIA.
Incorrect. Mike?
Secret Service.
Yes.
Secret Service.
Brendan?
Oh, that's
No.
right.
Paul? You didn't have it? Paul didn't have it?
CIA.
Wow, so only Mike.
Tied up.
Tied up.
Ah, Paul's.
We're
See,
all
Paul's
tied up
missed.
here.
He jinxed it.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting. Kalinowski needed that to happen. and it happened. Oh, yeah. This is going to be fun.
Well,
This is going to be fun.
this is interesting. This
Oh,
was not
boy.
planned. Sometimes this
Oh.
just happens. Your next category, your third question in this round, comes from the world of James.
Oh
Yay!
boy.
And your question is,
Sorry, Mike. Can I hear that laugh one more time?
which James Bond movie
Ah.
was released first? Diamonds Are Forever, Thunderball, or You Only Live Twice?
Oh, this is stupidly easy.
It is if you know your Bond release dates.
James Bond, big drinker.
Let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Thunderball.
Thunderball.
And Mike. Kalinowski.
Thunderball.
Yes. Brendan.
Thunderball.
Yeah. Paul.
Thunderball.
Yes. William.
1965.
And the presser.
It's a Thunderball.
Yes. Everybody gets it. All tied up at 2. All tied up at 2. All right.
Impressive.
Ridley Scott.
Most impressive.
Ridley Scott is the next category. Ridley Scott. Name the 2001 film with the following actors: Julianne Moore,
No.
Gary Oldman, and Ray Liotta.
This movie stinks.
I like this question.
I love this one. 5,
Nope. Don't know it.
4,
Good evening, Clarice.
2, 1, and Brendan.
Hannibal.
Hannibal.
Hannibal's correct. Paul.
Hannibal.
Yes. William.
Hannibal.
And Lon.
Corinna.
Oh,
Didn't
I
have
missed
it.
it.
Mike.
Hannibal.
That might be a
Hannibal,
very
only
crucial
Lon
miss.
Harris missed. This is the 5th question here. This is going to get interesting.
Nobody's safe.
This is
Nobody's
gonna get
eliminated.
big here.
5th question.
Your 5th question comes in a world in which every competitor on that stage was alive except for the kid, and that's the 90s.
How dare you?
Paul was barely alive, though.
I was told there'd be no math here.
And your question is, in the 1994 remake of Miracle on 31st
no.
Street, who plays Kris Kringle, also known as Santa Claus?
Wow.
Too bad I wasn't,
Oh.
too bad I wasn't trying to clone dinosaurs.
Have yourself a movie little.
Guy who plays John Hammond?
4, 3,
Yeah.
2.
I don't know the
That's
actor
down,
name.
Paul.
Sir Richard Attenborough.
Have it, William?
Lord Richard Attenborough.
Yes, Lon?
Oh!
Yes,
Lord
Mike?
Richard Attenborough.
Yes,
Lord
and
Richard
Brandon.
Oh, Paul and
Had it.
Lon.
So with that,
Damn.
Lon Harris and Paul Oyama have been eliminated.
Yeah.
Ouch!
Brandon Meyer is still in there.
So sorry.
And Mike Kalinowski started off rough, but he's back.
That's it.
Look at that. Wow.
And still, Brandon and
Kid
Biff
and
survived
Beast
another
still
round.
in there.
I gotta
This
tell
is
you, I
nuts.
mean, I was
What
on
if
the
they get
desk calling
eliminated
Paul
at the
Oyama's
same
debut
time?
against the kid, and Paul Oyama.
I'd say
I am
give them both
surprised he was thrown out
give them
of
both the
game.
MVP.
And then all of a sudden, Mike Kalinowski,
Then
you give the
they
guy
go
one
against
James
each other
Bond
in a
session,
number
and
one
he starts to
contender
pick up
match.
some momentum.
All right, 2 more
I'd be down for that.
coming in. Competitor number 20. Making his Schmoedown debut from the movie guys, Paul Preston!
Okay.
Paul Preston, brand new. Who is
I saw
Paul
him.
Preston? Part of the movie guys? Here he is. Here he is.
Brand new. I like the visor
seated.
look.
And the number 21 competitor,
Smets!
led to
Nice.
the ring by his manager, Kaiser.
I do wonder how he does
He
in
is
non-image
Kevin,
though.
the Smasher. Smash!
If this was image him, you still
Smets
love
getting
it.
a
But
lot of
now
love.
it's just
He is one of the new rookies here. What can he do? We know he can do an intergeekdom.
We know what he can do in Intergeekdom. He's wearing a Punisher hoodie, it appears, but the real question is, can he expand that
it's
breadth
funny
of
that
knowledge
says
to all the
Smash,
categories
Smash.
that we have for the
Right. What's interesting here, though, is look
He's
at
coming out to a
Kalinowski
winner
sizing
soon.
up Smash. As a Smash.
He stood out, he's out
Look
of
at
his
him.
chair.
Yeah, look at Kalinowski out of
And
his
again, the
chair,
whole
sizing
thing.
up. He's sizing up. Yeah, these two, could they be destined? He's got Washington coming up soon. He's got Jay Washington, but can he get to Kalinowski? Look at Kalinowski not sitting down. Look at him. Look at him. Look at the two of these guys.
This could be a confrontation.
Look,
here.
not
the
what's
face,
going to
not
happen
the
if
face.
he's used to. Look at Kalinowski and Smets. Look at
Oh.
them sizing each other up.
Kalinowski and Smets. I just
That's physical contact. That was
that's
physical
equal
contact.
So the Smash.
Hey, thanks for the 2-hour notice, Harloff. We had nothing to do today.
Wow. Not sure where that animosity comes
No.
from.
Well, it just shows you he was not part of the open bar before. Or probably was.
Well, look, I'll tell you this. Kevin Smets, very intimidating, known as the Smasher, but he is ticklish. Fun
Yeah.
fact.
All right. All right. All right. All right, here we go, guys. 5 questions. 5 questions.
Your first question comes from the world of video game movies.
Okay.
yikes.
Video game movies. And your question is, in 1995's Mortal Kombat,
Fuck this movie.
in 95's Mortal Kombat, name 2 of the 3 champions that were handpicked by
No.
Raiden to prevent Outworld from winning the Mortal Kombat tournament.
I have actually seen this movie after everyone kept telling me this was the best video game
Name 2 of the
movie.
3 champions
It
that were
stinks.
handpicked by Raiden to prevent Outworld from
Best
winning
video
the
game
Mortal
movie
Kombat
is still
tournament.
Tomb Raider or Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. William.
Johnny Cage, Luke Kang, and Sonya.
Johnny Cage.
Correct.
Yeah.
Paul.
I nothing. I put tough guy, and that Smets guy looks pretty tough.
No. Kalinowski.
Johnny Cage, Sonya Blade, and Luke Cage.
Yes. Brendan. Didn't have it. Smets.
Johnny Cage and Raiden.
No. Can't take that.
Damn.
All right. So only Mike and William Bibiani got
question.
that one right. Here's question 2. All
You
right.
all get a great
Yes.
Question 2. Question 2. In Stanley
Okay.
Kubrick. In what Kubrick film does Kirk Douglas play a French colonel during World War I?
You remember who played Raiden and
I
what?
guess.
Christopher Lambert.
The culturally appropriate Christopher
Right.
Lambert.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Dr. Strangelove?
Paths of Glory.
Paths of
Yeah.
Glory.
That's correct. Mike didn't have it. Brendan. Yes. Smasher.
Paths of Glory.
Yes. And William.
Paths of
William's
Glory.
got it. It's
Now I'm
only,
back in it,
only
baby.
Give it
Mike
up for
missed that
Paths
one.
of Glory.
But William goes up.
Two
2
to everyone, 1.
And
Same.
here's our next one. Question 3.
Your next question comes from the world of
biopics.
And your question is, in Oliver Stone's biopic W, Josh Brolin starred as President George W. Bush. Who played First Lady Laura Bush?
No.
This was our first review together.
Ever on Schmoedown. I'm sorry, I got to do facts. 5.
What was our first?
4 of all time. 3.
The Bionic
Take
Woman.
it easy. We're doing a show right now. 1. Pens down. And Mike Kalinowski.
Amy Adams?
Oh,
Brendan.
that's Vice.
Yes. Smasher.
Didn't have it.
No.
Elizabeth Banks.
Yes, William.
Elizabeth
And Paul
Banks.
had it. So Mike.
The Inner Geekum guys.
So Mike and Kevin. Mike and Kevin, the 2 IG players. Okay, here's the next one. This is question number 4. Question number 4. In the realm of 2010 films, 2010. In 2010 films. Hold on, what is that? Sorry.
You can do it,
Strange
Christian.
question. All right. Who directed 2012's Les Miserables?
Oh.
I believe it's pronounced Les Miserables.
That's correct.
Sure
That's
guess.
what you're trying to do to me. 5, 4, 3.
You're getting a hug after this.
2, 1. Pens down,
Tom Hooper.
please, and we have
Oh,
Brendan.
no.
Tom Hooper.
Yes, Kevin.
Sorry, I've been watching these movies a lot. Is it Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2?
William.
Stars in
Yes.
their
And Paul? Paul
Hooper.
had it. Mike?
I did not have it.
Mike did not have it either.
To be
So Mike and the 2 IG players are going to be
Yeah, they're gonna be
fighting for
eliminated.
elimination here. Here we go. This is the last question in this round. It's between Mike and the Smasher. Couldn't have written it better. Here we go because both
What if it's an
Paul,
IG question?
William, and Brendan are safe.
All right, your next question, and your last one that could decide the fate of the 2 Inner Geekdom stars, is from the category of Will Smith.
Smith.
Will Smith. Your question is, Will Smith plays a lawyer by the name of Robert Clayton Dean in what film?
Now, if
No, that's not it.
Smasher has it and Mike has it, I'm not going to say the correct answer.
Lawyer.
And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Collateral
1.
Beauty?
Kevin.
7 pounds?
Concussion.
What did you have?
Concussion.
Concussion. William.
Enemy of the State.
Enemy of the State
Oh.
is correct.
Right.
7 pounds.
Incorrect, Mike.
Oh, Enemy of the State.
Enemy of the State and Brendan. And with that, the Smasher has
Doesn't
been
matter.
eliminated.
It's not Inner Geekdom.
Kalinowski takes out the Smasher.
Mike, I'll see you in Inner Geekdom, buddy.
Yes, you will.
Yes, you will.
This is only my second round. I got a 0.
Mike wins battle number 1.
But
Mike
Jesus.
wins battle number 1. All right. What a battle that was. All right. And now introducing competitor number 22. Representing the Scream Queens.
Oh.
Haley Found! Haley, coming in here out of night.
She's not bad. She can actually score some points.
True.
Haley
So-
Fauch, to a rousing ovation, enters the ring.
Haley
By the way, once again,
enters the
Brandon and
ring.
Dave
What a
survived
battle
another
that's
round.
been, but my goodness, that is number 22.
How? This is
And
incredible.
William
This is
and the
amazing.
kid are
Truly.
still there. Yeah. All right.
I mean,
They've
we're,
gone through more than half the
These
pack
are
already.
question that they
Yeah.
are competing for MVP right now, if not the champion. This is getting
All right.
quite intense here.
Here we go. Guys, question number 1 is in the realm of Sandra
Okay.
Bullock films. Sandra Bullock. In
no.
Ocean's 8, what is Debbie's relationship to Daniel?
Oh, I think I know.
We're over halfway in. Start to feel the
5
tension on this.
Ladder. 4, 3,
Need a quick timeout?
yeah, 2,
Sister?
1.
Sister.
Hands down. William.
Sister.
Yes. Paul.
All right, cousin.
No. Mike.
Hi, cousin.
Cousin. Brendan. Sister.
Sister.
Sister. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Oh.
William, the kid, and Haley all getting it correct. Next one.
Next question is in the world of movie quotes. These are movie quotes. And your question is, in what 2000s sports film will you hear the
No.
following exchange? Left side, strong side.
The number of teams this movie has screwed over.
Sports film in the
You
decade
said 90s film?
of the 2000s.
2000s?
The 2000s.
The year 2000. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Remember
Paul.
the Titans.
Blindside?
No,
Oh.
Mike.
Friday Night Lights?
No, Brendan.
I didn't have it.
No, Haley.
Karate Kid remake?
No, and
Miracle?
it does it again. The answer is Remember
Oh.
the Titans. It is the Beast
Left
Wow.
side.
Remember the Titans
Strong side.
is just the curse of the
Yes, it
Schmoedown
is.
competitors.
No one
It's a good
remembers
movie.
The Titans.
No one remembers it,
All
apparently.
right.
Oh, boy.
All right, next.
People, if you want to succeed in the
Next
Schmoedown,
question.
watch Remember the Titans.
Next question
Yeah.
in the realm. Oh, look. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. All right. In the category of westerns,
No.
in the film
No.
Young Guns, who has the
Boo.
role of Doc Scurlock?
No.
Excellent question from an excellent. I'll make you
Lord.
bet.
Yeah, different franchise.
Did you do
West, yeah, it was the other one.
Huh.
5. It's been a long day.
Oh,
4,
boy.
3, 2,
Will Diamond
1.
Phillips?
Pens down, please. And Mike Kalinowski.
Oh.
It is.
Oh, it was Kiefer.
No. Haley didn't have it.
Kiefer Sutherland.
William had it.
Kiefer
Paul
Sutherland.
had it.
2,
So
2-1.
we've got, right now it is 2. William has 2. Paul has 1.
That's
Everyone has
nuts.
1. So here's question
Scary
number
board.
4. Question number 4.
All right, question
Oh,
number
boy.
4 comes from the world of Catherine Bigelow movies.
Okay.
Catherine Bigelow
Point Break,
movies. And your question
please.
is, in
Any easy
Zero
one.
Dark 30, who plays CIA analyst Maya, who is tasked with finding Osama
Oh,
bin Laden?
thank God. Also an easy question.
Favorite films of that year? I believe that's a 5 out of 5.
5,
Schmoedown.
4, 3, 2.
Jessica Chastain?
Jessica Chastain.
It is. Haley.
Jessica Chastain.
William.
Jessica Chastain.
Yes, Paul.
Jessica
And
Chastain.
Mike.
Jessica Chastain.
Oh, tied up.
Okay.
So this is interesting
Yeah,
to say
no
the
one's
least.
safe, once again.
William Bibiani has 3.
Oh,
The
boy.
rest have 2. This is going to determine a lot.
But Bibiani
Yeah,
can't
geez.
relax here because he needs to get this right to avoid having some sort of tie or overtime situation.
All right. Here we go, everybody. Here we go. The category of sports films.
I hope it's not Remember the Titans.
Sports films. All right, here we
I'll
go.
just stick with my 2
All right.
points for this round.
In Talladega Nights, The
Oh.
Ballad of Ricky Bobby, what repeated phrase do Ricky Bobby and Carl Naughton Jr. like to say to each other to describe? Sorry, guys. In Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby, what repeated phrase do Ricky Bobby and Carl Naughton Jr. like to say to describe their teamwork on the racetrack?
Nope.
Nope.
Need the phrase.
You hate
All
Will
right,
Ferrell,
5,
so.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Haley.
Shake and bake.
Shake and bake is correct. William.
Shake
Oh.
and bake.
Correct. Paul.
Shake and bake.
Correct. Mike. And the
Oh,
William has
no!
cleared the table. Paul is gone. Mike is gone. Brendan is
A
gone.
standing ovation.
Standing ovation for the
A
kid.
standing ovation for the kid.
Standing ovation for the kid. Bibiani has cleared the table.
What a fucking performance.
But the kid,
Wow.
what an ovation for the kid. What an ovation.
And
for
that's
Brendan.
appropriate. That's appropriate.
All right.
Brendan, you can be my
What a
teammate
perfect time.
in regular
We are
movie
gonna
trivia
take
anytime.
a 5-minute intermission. Give the beast a little bit of a rest. All right.
All right.
Thank you to Emma, and thank you to Frank, and thank you to you guys. We are back for the second half of the free-for-all. Mark, it's been a good half so far. I mean, the big story is absolutely, I think the big stories that came out of that were how long Cushing stayed in there, how long, obviously, William has been in there and clearing the table, and then obviously the kid. The kid is the big story. And I also think Kalinowski and Smets kind of going after one another. That started something. So this free-for-all already is starting to form these storylines. But the former champion is in there at number 1, and he's still in there.
That's right, giving an MVP caliber performance,
Yeah.
if not a champion performance. This movie's made a great belt for this season.
Yeah.
Who is going to be walking home with it right now? I wouldn't want to be a competitor facing Bibiani.
No, not right now. Or maybe you do. Maybe you want to try to knock him out. But All right, Mark, you ready to get going?
I'm ready. It's not a question of you and I peed, so we're doing good. Are you guys ready to continue the free-for-all?
All right. And to everybody who's live streaming, thank you. You can also make sure that if you haven't joined the Patreon, do that today. And like Mark said, at the very end of this, we're going to have a very special announcement about...
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
You know, Christian, when we took our break, I was networking with some of the folks in the crowd, and they all came up to me and said, Mark, we're so excited for you to tape your comedy special in Chicago in a few weeks. And I said, thank you. That show is sold out, but I also have dates in Houston and San Francisco coming up.
Nice. We also do a show here called the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, and we are going to be in Chicago, so there are a few tickets left for that one. But without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the second half of the free-for-all. All right. All right, so now the number 23rd contestant, representing late to the party, Robert Montano! He's waiting to come, he's coming in. This is from the Classic A. There he is. Good entrance, Police Academy. I like what he did there.
What a great entrance. Those Arizona kids really know how to wear costumes.
That's number 2. That's very interesting. This place is going to go bananas. And number 24.
Yes.
Oh.
Representing the Five Horsemen.
Okay.
He is the former
This
team
just got great.
champion, the former 2-time champion. He is the Outlaw John Roca.
Robert just has that look of, oh
And here
crap, I'm
comes
screwed.
the former 2-time champ. He was Desmond to Bestman. Here he is.
From Calvin Klein to Bestman to here today.
There he is.
Customary hack.
And he's up there with the guy he took the championship from.
It's like he's getting more pumped up as he's walking down the aisle. He's remembering how much he is loved in this league.
And he's ready. This is a
now
big
get
moment
pizza
for
thrown
John.
in there,
It's a
and you
big
have your number
moment.
one
He would
contender
love
at
to be
stake.
the guy that
Oh
takes
my
out
God.
Bibiani. You know their storied past. And John Roca, who is a fan favorite, is a legend of the game, former 2-time champion. Look at Bibiani. A nice little bit of respect. Handshake to Robert. Look at that. Look at the ovation that he gets. All right. All right. And the number 25th competitor. Representing the Odd Couple.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for
By the way,
the
if Roca
Android
and Draco-
Mark
I swear to God, if Merle or McQueenie's next, I'm
yeah.
going to flip.
They copy the match these two to sad. And Rocky Shire walking him out.
They hugged it out after a very
They hugged it out, yeah.
competitive match.
Mark and Draco Roca had a great match on Friday.
Roxy Stryer accompanying.
Roxy Stryer, the manager of the Odd Couple, they're going to Chicago. Look at the ovation that the Android gets. Look at that table already. What a table. Look at that table.
Please,
Who's going to be
Earl
able
or
to stand up
McQueenie
with these
is
guys? Who's
incomplete.
going to be that next
Please,
competitor?
Are you sure you just
McQueenie.
don't want to start out with 4 to get everybody warmed back into the
Well,
scenario?
we're going to find out because
No.
competitor number 26.
Glorious Bastards.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Sam Levine. If this is Levine.
Eee! I didn't know he was allowed to compete, but yay!
Why wouldn't he?
Because he's not an active competitor. Because he retired, but
Representing the Odd Couple.
Snyder.
Snyder.
He is the
That's
former
still-
movie
Oh.
Schmoedown team
Oh.
champion.
That
Jeff
panel.
the
Ned.
In Snyder.
That fucking handle.
Oh, wow. No. Coming in as the Bear Jew from Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah, the Bear
Did you get that for killing Jews?
But look at Jeff Snyder was not in it last year. Was in it the first year.
Johnny
early
fucking
number, but this year
Donowitz!
he
What's
jumped
up the
up.
floor?
He jumped right on looking at the beast, looking at Robert, but he's there. And his manager is already on there. And there's Jeff Snyder, the former
By the way,
champion
the odd
of
couple
the world.
at the table.
Yeah.
And he's there at Roxy. The odd couple on the table together. Very, very interesting.
Christian.
Wow, what a table.
What a table.
Smattering of competitors we have.
And I'm sorry to say this, but bye, Robert.
As we all know, Jeff Snyder, the most
Yeah,
important
well,
phone call you ever have.
I'm not going to count him out.
Back in the days of
I'm not going
the
to count him out,
80s,
but I'm
they
saying
didn't have
if
phones, and the
I
outlaws
had to
sitting
call
next
it.
to a cop, this is going to get nuts.
Now, as we begin, I want to remind the competitors, please speak into your microphones and show the answer at the same time. Please speak into the microphones. Okay, here we go. 5 questions.
Oh, wait, hold on.
And Mark.
Hold on.
All right.
The mask? It's going with the mask.
Blindfold is coming out.
Going with the blindfold.
Blindfold?
The outlaw put it on.
Oh.
We haven't seen this in quite a while.
Oh.
Here we go. He's blocking
Roka,
it
you
all.
ballsy
All right,
son
here
of
we
a
go.
bitch.
I'm gonna need it for this murderer's
It looks
row.
like your bra, Roka.
All right.
Oh!
Of 5
Murderers.
queries in this round comes from the world of Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio movies. He has a fan in the crowd. Leonardo DiCaprio movies. Your question is, Baz Luhrmann directed Leo DiCaprio in 2 films. Besides The Great Gatsby, name the other film. Roka, it's a challenge to write blindfold.
Yeah.
I know. I don't.
Why would you
understand.
do that to yourself?
It's blocking it all.
This
out.
movie
I get
is
it. 5,
Fine.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Romeo and
pens
Juliet.
down. And William.
William Shakespeare's
Blood
Romeo
Diamond.
plus Juliet.
Yes. And Robert. No.
I said Blood Diamond.
Roka.
Romeo and Juliet.
Yes. And Draco.
Romeo and Juliet.
Snyder.
William Shakespeare's Romeo,
Romeo
and Juliet.
Okay.
That's about
All right. So only Robert missed that one. Only Robert missed that one. All right. The next one. New category here. Period piece costume dramas.
Oh my
Good.
God.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Emily
don't
Blunt
much care for it.
starred as the English Queen in this 2009 Jean-Marc Vallée period drama.
Name the title of the film.
I hate this category
That's the title
already.
of the film.
Like,
We have a
Just-
lot of people who
no.
are in period piece
5,
costumes up on the stage.
4,
What?
3,
absolutely
2.
not.
What?
1. Pens down. Robert.
Iron Lady.
Incorrect. Roka.
Young Victoria.
Yes. And Draco? Did not have it. Snyder.
The other Bolin girl.
Did not have it.
Young Victoria.
William had it. William and
Oh.
Roka. William and Roka. Remember, guys, please talk into the microphones. Into the microphones. All right, next question.
Our next question comes from the world of disaster films.
Okay.
Disaster films. And your question is, who directed Dwayne Johnson in the 2016 disaster flick San Andreas?
Fuck no.
Writing it down immediately.
Fuck no.
Struggling. They know it's in that head of the 5. Somewhere.
No.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Roka.
I don't know. Scott Derrickson.
No. And Draco.
I was gonna write. He also did Rampage.
No. Snyder.
Brad Payton.
Yes. And Bibiani.
Brad
Wow.
Payton.
Okay.
Bibiani had it. Bibiani 3. Roka 2. Oh, sorry. Robert.
Yeah, it's easy. Paul Greengrass.
No. All right. So Robert has not hit.
Ooh,
And Draco
Robert.
has
Yeah.
1. Here we go. Next question.
Unless
Next
Andreco
question is
misses
from-
and Robert score.
80s movies. 80s movies. All right. Here we go. In Spaceballs,
Huh.
what does the bumper sticker say on the back of Lone Star's ship?
Oh shit.
We have a new contender for my favorite question
Okay,
asked
yeah.
so far today.
Next question.
I've heard this
5,
question.
4, 3,
I don't remember.
2,
No, me neither.
1. Pens down into the mic, please. And Mark Andreco.
I break for Ewoks.
Incorrect. Snyder.
How's my driving?
Incorrect.
We break for nobody?
No. Robert.
I'm sorry. No fat chicks.
No. I don't even know how you got there. And Roka.
Bark if I'm speeding?
No, it is.
I love Uranus.
I love Uranus.
I love
Ah, right.
Very interesting here. Mark Andreyko needs to hit this and hope the Robert.
I'm also
misses
yet to
as well.
score.
Here we go. Next question. Movie release dates.
Yay!
Hey, finally.
Release
Okay.
dates. And Mark
There's
Andreyko
something.
exiting early, but he might not have to. Your question in the world of movie release dates. Bill and Ted went on their first excellent adventure in what year? You excited about that announcement?
I think this is right.
Oscar-winning
5,
caliber.
4, 3, 2, 1. Snyder.
1989.
1669.
Incorrect. Viviani?
1987.
It's incorrect. Robert?
1988.
No. Roca?
1989.
Jeez.
Yes. And it's okay with that. Robert has been eliminated. Robert's out.
Yeah, and luckily I
Robert's out.
actually
This
scored one,
reminds me
so
of free
Yay.
throw 1.
So you
Because
would have been
got
safe?
4 killers in there
I
right
would have
now.
been safe.
That number 1, that
Barely.
spot. Who's going to take that spot? It's going to be very interesting to see personality-wise if anybody can hold up in
McWeeny
that spot.
or Merle,
And
please.
the number 27th competitor.
There's of a million pairs of eyes looking hard but won't realize that they will never see the P.
Representing the family.
Oh, might be McWeeny.
He is Dastardly
Ah.
Drew Guy! Look at this. Roca, look at Roca knows this is going to be something. Drew Guy is here.
Wasn't he suspended?
Drew Guy is here.
He allowed in this?
Rolling onto the stage. How would you expect anything otherwise? The leader, one of the leaders of the family. One of the leaders of the family. Sitting there with his arch rival. Oh, not shaking the beast's hand.
He didn't shake the beast's hand. He
Shook Roca's hand. Shook Andreyko's hand.
Andreyko.
Not ignoring
about
Snyder.
Snyder.
But interesting that he shook Roca's hand. Interesting.
Of course he shook his hand.
Guy-
It's his dad.
Whoever caught those shirts, you could leave that money.
Guy, you are one
That'd be
sad,
great.
strange little man.
All right, Mark.
All right,
Guy
Christian.
hits the
All right,
table.
Christian.
Here we go.
Such a serious event.
Let's go.
Thank you.
You got such a
As he
perfect
scores, like,
smile,
no
like to
points.
smash it with a hammer. All right, what's next? I go. All right, in the world of Tom Cruise films, Tom Cruise in Jerry Maguire, who plays superstar quarterback prospect Frank Cushman, who signs with a rival agent. Hey, guy, you get disqualified for that really fast. Hey, Viviani, guard your thing. He was cheating.
5,
I'm not
4.
cheating.
Wait, what happened?
3.
What just
You guys,
happened?
goddamn.
I'm going to repeat it, guys. Quiet. In Jerry Maguire, who plays superstar quarterback prospect Frank Cushman, who signs with a rival agent.
All right, I got to ask you a question as the chairman. Why do you chastise Bibiani for not hiding it?
It's because he didn't hide it.
4,
That makes cheating okay.
3.
Andrew's fault.
You're not in trouble for it. 2, 1. Pens down, and Bibiani.
That would be Kangaroo Jack Star, Jerry O'Connell.
Yes.
Ah, that's right.
Guy.
Thank God he got that right. Jerry O'Connell.
Yes. Roca.
Jerry O'Connell.
Yes. And Draco.
Jerry O'Connell.
Yes. And Snyder.
My word's stronger than oak.
Jerry O'Connell.
Jerry
They all
O'Connell.
got it. They all got it. Okay, next one.
All right. Gentlemen, and I use that term loosely, your next question comes
Don't
from
take
the
it
world
personally,
of
Andreyko.
Jim Henson movies. These are Jim Henson films. And your question is,
Okay.
this 1990 Jim Henson production was directed by Nicholas Roeg and starred Angelica Houston.
Great movie.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
The
Guy.
Witches.
That's the Muppet Sing-Along that was produced in '94.
That's what happens when you
Incorrect.
don't cheat.
Roca.
The Witches.
Yes. And Draco.
The Witches.
Yep. Snyder.
The Witches.
And Bibiani.
The Witches.
The Witches. So Guy is down by 1. Guy is down by 1. Okay.
Can I just say that everyone else at these tables was born in the '60s and I was born in the '80s?
Well, Here you go. Then you're going to be screwed here. Classics is the next one.
Karma's a
Fuck me. Classics. Shirley MacLaine and Jack Lemmon starred in this 1960 film directed by Billy Wilder.
Oop, 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 oop. There we go.
And if you haven't seen this film, it's
Before the artist, this was the last movie to win Best Picture that was black and white.
3, 2, 1. John Rowe.
The Apartment.
What about
The Apartment.
Schindler's List?
Yes, and Draco.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Yes,
Sorry.
Snyder.
the thing I can barely afford, The Apartment.
Yes, and Bibiani.
The Apartment.
Yep, and Guy.
The Apartment.
Show your board.
No, I said the Apartment,
Show
bro.
your board.
No, I said
Five,
Citizen Kane.
4. That is incorrect. Citizen Kane is not correct. All right.
Rosebud.
This guy's making a mockery of the game.
Guys gotta get
Doesn't
eliminated.
matter.
Shut
He's
up,
gonna go
guy.
through 20 rounds and get eliminated, and then someone's gonna win that no one cares about.
Let's go.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, God.
Things you say
Thank you.
when you only have 1 point, and
I'm
it's because
just
you
saying,
cheated.
it doesn't matter. Hey, how'd that
Question 4.
Question
title
number
match
4.
go?
Shut up, guy.
Oh, it was really good, actually. It was the highest scoring team title match. in
Question
history.
number 4 comes from the
Thank you.
world
Oh,
of
of
Get
course.
Your Geek On. Get Your Geek On. And your question is,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
at the end of Star Wars The Phantom Menace, what
Oh.
one word does Boss Nath shout to the crowds in joy as he raises a glowing orb?
Like a D's.
5, 4,
Rosebud.
3, 2,
Peace.
1. Hands down. Mark Andreyko.
Anakin?
Incorrect. Snyder.
Win a goldfish.
Cheap Pop. William Bibiani. Yes, that's correct.
Yes!
And
Oh!
no, and Roca.
Wait. What did Bibiani say?
Peace.
Is that right?
Nice. Guys
Got it.
eliminated.
So Roca and Bibiani fighting for the perfect game.
Bye,
And here's
bye,
the last
guy.
question.
Bye, bye.
Here's the last question.
Bye.
70s crime. 70s crime. Here we go.
What the fuck, man?
What name does the group of magicians in 2013's
Oh.
Now You See Me call themselves?
This is funny.
Wait, did you say 70s crime?
All right.
Crime.
This-
No, sorry. It's not 70s crime.
You
Crime.
said 70s
My
crime.
bad. It's
I'm
not 70s.
challenging the question. I want a new one.
category.
I was
Crime.
ready for 70s.
Yeah,
This is
new
not okay.
category.
Crime films. It's just crime films.
Gotta be a
What
new category.
name does
No,
the
even
group of
Roca
magicians in
agrees.
2013's
No, no.
Now You See Me call
By the way,
themselves?
Roca should know this.
We need a new category. It's not 70s crime.
Five,
time.
It's not.
4,
Hold on.
3, 2.
Four horsemen.
The Horseman.
Hands down and Snyder.
Wait, let me answer first.
Four
Let
horsemen.
me answer first.
Go ahead.
The Four Horsemen.
Yes.
Yes!
Roca.
Don't have it. The
Don't have it. And
Misfits.
Draco.
That's who he is!
The horseman.
That's who
Yes.
he is!
Snyder.
Four horses.
Four Horsemen.
Yes. And with that, Andrew Guy has
Hey, I scored
been
as much as Guy in that
eliminated.
round. Shoot.
Good
Andrew Guy
riddance.
Fuck
is
you
out.
guys. This sucks. Classics.
Good riddance.
I've never seen the movie.
All right.
Bye, guy. Bye.
Andrew Guy, the exit is either side.
Did you expect any different?
Pick a side.
Bye,
Just
bye,
get off
bye,
the
guy,
stage.
guy.
And I'll say this about Andrew Guy's performance, Christian. It is so impressive to see someone talk that much and get so few questions right. Very impressive.
All right.
And only because he
And
cheated.
with that, the number 28th competitor
28.
representing the
Oh,
Paddington 2, the Kahuna, Matt Atchity. Atchity at 28. Now he can put up a fight.
That's
He
right.
can put up a fight.
A welcome change from Dastardly Drew Guy.
Yeah.
Matt
That's
Atchity here to
probably
party, but
just
also
the
maybe
one
get some
round
Yeah,
that
he
he's
can put
gonna
up a fight.
compete.
Say it with me. Aloha.
Aloha!
Matt Atchity getting
That movie
bang on.
sucked.
All right, so here
Yes,
we
it
go,
did.
guys. Number
It was
28.
embarrassing.
Bibiani is still in there. 28.
All right, gentlemen. Like every other round in the free-for-all, this has 5 questions in this round. And your first question is from the world of
Yeah.
spy movies.
Okay.
And your question is, in
Oh, fuck this
Kingsman, The
movie.
Golden Circle, the villainous Poppy had a couple of
No.
robotic pets. What kind of animals did the
Oh.
robots
Oh.
emulate?
easy.
That's actually easy.
That was Guy. Tough question.
Fuck this movie.
5,
It's garbage.
4,
It's terrible.
3,
Dogs.
Dogs.
1. Pens down and Bibiani.
I didn't see it. Alligators?
Incorrect. Atchity.
Everybody loves
Dogs.
dogs.
Correct. Roca.
Dogs.
Dogs is correct.
Okay.
Dogs is correct. And Snyder.
I got specific. I said Doberman.
Dog,
That's
so-
a dog.
That's a dog.
Got it.
It's correct.
It was
All right.
Doberman.
Okay.
I was saying, you mean the name I was called a
Halle
lot when I was a
Berry
kid?
appeared in which James Bond film?
Oh, come on.
Wait, hold on. I caught the first half. You said
The
Halle
crowd
Berry,
really
right?
starting to get question
Yeah,
judged.
Halle Berry appears in what James Bond
5,
film?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Die Another Day.
Down. Matt Atchity.
Another day.
Didn't have it. Roca.
Die another day?
Yes. And Draco.
Die another day.
Yep. Snyder.
It would be a great day for Bibbs to die another day.
Yeah. And Bibiani.
Die another day.
Die another day. He had it. So now
So
Atchity
live
and Bibbs
to-
are tied up.
So live
Next
Die
question,
another day.
Bibbs, that's awesome.
Oh, no.
Next question.
All right. We got a good one here. This is in the category of Sly and Arnie. Sly and
Nah.
Arnie. And your question is, what year do Kyle Reese and the Terminator travel back from? In 1984's The Terminator. So what year in the future did they travel back?
I'm between two. I'm not entirely
What year
sure.
were they in and they traveled back?
I think this is
What
it.
year do Kyle Reese and the Terminator
Yeah,
travel
so
from?
what future year?
The year in the future. Correct.
This should be right.
You probably know this answer. You're a big
I think so too.
I will.
I might be a year off though.
4,
Same.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Roca.
I don't
2020.
2019?
2029.
2084?
It's incorrect. Snyder.
2057?
Incorrect. Bibiani.
2027.
Incorrect.
2025?
Incorrect. Looking for
2029.
2029.
Yep, you were on.
2029.
Yes!
Actually, he was the closest, so he
Yeah,
gets the
without
dollar.
No, my
going
Terminator.
What's the
Next-
closest without going over?
All right, next
Is that
question,
closer?
guys. Next question. Question number 4. Soundtracks. Soundtracks.
Oh.
Name the song
No score.
by The Knack that opens up Richard Linklater's Everybody Wants Some.
Nope.
Well, the Knack are only known for one song,
5,
so
I don't even know who they are,
3,
fair enough.
2,
so that doesn't help me.
1. Mark Andraco.
My
That is right, Snyder.
Sharona.
Only know one the next song, and My Sharona.
That's correct.
My
My
Sharona.
Sharona's correct. And actually,
My Sharona.
yes, and Roca.
My Sharona.
Yes, it is. Last question here. So, if
Whoa.
Snyder and Draco and Roca get it correct,
Bibbs and
Bibiani
Ashley up on
and
the top.
Ashley will be eliminated. Here we go.
Or one of them.
If one of us gets it right, though.
What's that?
One of them could get it right.
If one of us gets it right, we
Correct.
stay.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. Last question in this round comes from the world of holiday films. These are holiday films.
No.
And your question is,
No.
in Bad Santa, what comedian plays security chief Jin Slagle?
Hey, this is my best round since the second round, so
That's the question.
that's something.
Writing furiously.
4.
It may be all for naught.
3, 2, 1. Jeff Snyder.
Chevy Chase.
Oh, by the way, sunglasses came from
Tony
outside.
Mac.
So.
And Atchity.
Bibiani survives.
And Roca.
Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac is correct.
was
And
Bernie
Draco. Bernie Mac, yes. But with that, Matt Atchity
Survives.
has been eliminated. Bibiani survives the round.
Whoa.
What the heck?
By the
Bibiani
skin
He's
of his
still
his teeth.
in it. Like,
Wow. Wow.
How?
Just gets through, but he did it, Mark. He did it.
That's right. And in a competition like this, Christian, when you survive so many rounds, so many competitors, you really don't know if it's Bibiani. Does he have the endurance to keep going? Any competitor should
Can
be able
he
to stay
win this
that long
thing?
in a match
And
like
the
this.
question
I'm
is,
starting
who's
to think
coming
he
in?
can.
And we're going to find out. Number 30 making his way to the ring. Oh, number 29? Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Number 20.
And number 29 making his way to the ring.
29? 30?
Ah, put those shades back on, boyo.
Representing Who's
I
the
don't know.
Boss?
He's good. He's good now.
Led to the ring by his manager, Tom
But,
Dagnino. Ben,
Nice.
the Boss, Bateman. Dagnino's not there. It's just
I
the
don't
boss.
see Dagnino.
No
You said he
Dagnino.
was led by his manager, but it appears that Ben is walking of his own accord. But wait a minute.
Yeah.
There's somebody else back there working.
But it's the boss. This is going to get really, look at the old vets tying him up. Because the boss now,
He's got the briefcase.
yeah. The boss, ready to go. This is a table. This is an intimidating table here.
This is a
Fred Sheridan with some
hell of a
athleticism
table, yeah.
and some love. Member of the crew.
All right. The crowd's screaming a bit. It is quickly becoming the WWE. All right, here we go.
Horseman, please.
Starting off with,
Please.
I'll wait for the chant. Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep.
All right, here we go.
Here to ask the question is Miss Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep.
That would
In
be something.
Hope Springs, Meryl Streep plays
Oh,
a
no.
woman who is looking to reignite her marriage. Who plays her husband?
Yeah.
I remember seeing that movie with you. And
Poor guy. She gives him
in
a
movie
blowjob in a theater.
4.
Very
Avoid
racist.
the topic. Avoid the topic. 3, 2,
Very
1.
Tommy Lee
Hands
Jones.
down, Bibiani.
Tommy Lee Jones?
It is.
Yes.
And Ben.
Alec Baldwin.
Didn't have it. Roca.
Gary Cole.
Didn't have it. And Draco.
Tommy Lee
He
Jones.
had it. Snyder.
The worst interview in Hollywood. Tommy Lee
He had it.
Jones.
Wow, so now Bateman
Ouch.
and Roca are playing against each other here as they both
Bateman
have
and Roca.
nothing right yet.
Remember last year's free for all?
Next category comes from the world
Hi, Roca.
of Quentin Tarantino.
Oh.
Quentin Tarantino movies. And your question is, in the film Reservoir Dogs, what are
Ow.
the 8 men trying to steal?
Ah.
Trying to what?
What are they trying to steal?
5.
You can't just say stuff.
4. Right. 3, 2, 1. Ben.
Diamonds.
Diamonds is correct.
It's
Roca.
money.
Jules?
Gotta accept
Got
diamonds.
it.
Not specific enough.
Diamonds. We're not going to accept Jules. It's going to accept diamonds. You accepting Jules? No.
Very specific.
And Draco.
Money from the bank.
No. And Snyder.
They're forever. Diamonds.
Diamonds and Bibiani.
Diamonds.
Diamonds is correct. So
Wait. I challenge.
Okay.
Jewels
So
are
Ben
diamonds
Bate-
are jewels, are they not? Jewels
Not
could
a-
be rubies.
not
it could
acceptable.
be
It's not specific enough.
Dobermans
We
are
need-
dogs. Jewels
But
are
they
not.
very specifically say diamonds.
That's too specific. But if it's not specific enough, you don't count
Doberman
it.
is a
They have a
specific kind
conversation
of
in the
dog.
movie about how you
They're
can't
never
go
referred to
high.
as diamonds.
I answered dogs. He answered Doberman. You gave A him Doberman a is
Calm
a
down.
kind
All
of
right,
dog.
ladies
John.
and gentlemen,
So
the
is a
challenge
diamond
has
is a
been
jewel.
issued and has been granted. The challenge at hand is that John Roca feels that Jules is a close enough answer to diamonds
No.
No.
to be awarded the point.
okay.
And unfortunately,
If Dobermans are dogs,
But
diamonds
Dobermans
are
is
John,
more
you're
specific
going
than
the
the
answer.
reverse
Jules is
way.
less
You're
specific
going
than
the
we were looking
diamond
for
way.
is diamonds, and it was noted in the question that you have to have a level of specificity, and you did not get to that specific of a level
We're
with
not
Jules.
awarding the points.
We needed to accept diamonds
John,
and
Do-
diamonds.
Yeah.
Doberman would
Like
have been
more
the correct
specific
answer.
is
John
good,
would have been
but
wrong.
less specific, no.
Here we go.
So-
Here we go. Next question. This is question number 3. Question number 3 is from the 2000s. The 2000s.
Okay.
In Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, what reveals
Yeah.
the pirates' cursed skeletal forms?
Oh.
Always seems to be
5,
controversy.
4,
I hope I'm specific enough with this.
2, 1. Pens down. Roca.
Moonlight.
The moon.
Incorrect. And Draco.
Moonlight?
That's correct. Snyder.
Full moon.
Full moon is correct. And
Full?
moon.
It's not full moon.
Moon. Just,
It's
moon
just
is
the
correct.
moon.
Correct.
Very
Moonlight.
Jenkins Moonlight.
Ben.
Moonlight.
Correct. All right. So with that, we have last question here.
Yay! I score one more than Roca.
4, right?
Roca's probably gonna get eliminated.
Question.
Down and Draco and Bateman.
Question number 4.
Question number 4, this is in the world of Eddie Murphy movies.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy movies. In what film does Eddie play a social worker destined to save a young boy with mystical abilities? We need you to be specific with the name of the movie.
5,
I have no clue.
4, 3, 2, 1. Mark Andraco.
The title character was actually played by a little girl, the Golden Child.
Correct. And Snyder.
The Golden Child.
Yes, Bibiani.
The Golden Child.
Ben.
Holy Man.
No, and
Oh.
Roka.
The Golden Child.
Okay, so this is getting interesting here.
Okay.
So he
Roka
could
take
potentially
Bateman
take
out.
Bateman
Roka
with
could
him.
take Bateman out.
Yes.
If this was last
That's
year,
the only
this was
thing.
last year, Bateman took Roka out, but the opposite could happen.
Yeah, Bateman and Roka
Here we
last
go.
year as well on the chopping
question.
block.
Fantasy films, 80s fantasies, 80 fantasy. All right.
80s fantasy.
In
Yikes.
The Princess Bride,
Of course.
how old did Inigo Montoya say he was when the six-fingered man killed his father?
We have to ask the audience to please not quote the movie for another 15 seconds.
Right.
Uh,
And 5, 4, 3, 2,
Pure guess.
1. Snyder.
11.
1
10?
matter. Bibiani.
5?
No. Ben.
5.
No. Roka.
10?
No. And Draco. And with that, John
Roka's
Roka
out.
has been eliminated.
What was the answer?
John Roka is
11.
out.
Hey! Perfect round!
The number of Mark
Well done. Well done. I had one at least, you know?
Roka's out.
It's
Roka's
something.
out.
It's as much as
The
Roka.
table is going to
It's
keep
true.
getting interesting. Bibiani's on there. All right.
It's a tough call to go against Roka like
Never
that
gonna
when
happen.
you answered Jules versus Diamonds, but unfortunately we needed to be
So,
specific. and we had
yeah,
our
who's
competitors
next?
Get the answer Diamonds
I'm
correct.
interested.
Roka clearly seen the movie, but we needed to hear Diamonds.
Well, who's going to be able to hang with this crew right now? And number 30.
McWeenie. Yeah.
Representing the family. He is the former movie trivia Schmoedown team champion.
Oh, this sucks.
The
If Snyder or Bateman had been eliminated instead. Oh, can you imagine?
Here comes McWeenie to the stage, led by his customary, I believe, is that a Coke Zero in his hand, Christian? He usually
he's
has
coming
a
in.
diet beverage of some sort with him.
Drew's walking in.
It's not,
taking
no,
that
it's
middle
it's
seat.
some sort of bobblehead or pop toy that he has with him. Might be the Godfather.
So Andrejko's still in there. Snyder's in there. Ben and Bibiani.
And Bibbs
one.
still
He's number 1.
in there.
He's still there. He's still there. This is number
It's
30, and Bibiani is
amazing.
still there.
Here comes
Yeah,
the Godfather.
Bibiani's already the MVP, considering there
This
cannot
is
be
shades
more
of Ric
rounds.
Flair back
Yeah.
in the 1992 Royal Rumble. I'll tell you that.
So, congrats,
Yes.
Bibbs. You're getting a number 1
All
contender
right,
match
all right,
after
ladies
your
and
number 1
gentlemen,
contender
we're
match.
about to kick off the next round. 5 questions in this round. Your first question comes from the category of Martin Scorsese movies. These are Martin Scorsese movies, and competitors are going to have 20 seconds to
probably
write
won't know
down your answer attempt. You're going to have 20
Okay.
seconds.
Oh.
Your question is, name the 2 Scorsese films that have featured Ben Kingsley.
Oh,
20 for this one. You gotta conjure 2 movies.
what is the other one?
In air.
And 5, 4,
Oh,
2, 1. Pens down, William. And what do you got?
Hugo and Shutter Island.
Correct. And Ben?
Hugo and Shutter Island.
Yes.
Nice.
I had the AV.
Yes.
Didn't
I
have
was
it. Okay.
thinking.
Draco?
I was starting to write.
Wow.
down.
Didn't have it. Okay. And Snyder?
Hugo and Shutter Island.
Snyder had it.
I
Okay,
forgot
so
Hugo.
Mark and McWeenie missed. Here's
Yeah.
question 2.
I was
Julia Roberts.
last second I wrote down
Julia
Shutter Island.
Roberts. All right. Julia Roberts starred opposite Campbell Scott in this 1991 drama about a live-in care aide who falls in love with her sick boss.
I hate when that happens.
Really? How many times have they talked about this movie on
you would think.
Collider Live?
5, 4, 3,
Julia.
Crap.
2,
When will it
No.
work for her?
1. Pens
Sleeping
down,
with the
Ben.
enemy.
Steel Magnolias?
Incorrect. Drew.
Dying Young.
Dying Young is correct.
Oh,
And Draco.
never mind.
Dying Young.
Yes.
Oh,
Dying Young.
Yes. And Ben. Excuse me,
Dying
Bibbs.
Young.
Yes. Dying Young. Okay. So right now, Bateman, Drew McQueen,
Murderous
and
Row
Mark and
this.
Draco all tied with 1, and Snyder and Bibbs have 2. Here's question 3.
Question 3 comes from the world of action movies. These are action films.
Okay.
And your question is,
hey Ben.
who plays the villainous Dick Jones in the 1987 classic RoboCop? Dick Jones.
I work for Dick Jones. 5, 4,
I
Three.
guess
This is
OCP
wrong.
runs the cops.
2,
I have no clue.
1. Pens down and
Sherwood
Drew
Smith?
McQueen.
would be the great Ronnie Cox.
That's it. That's
Oh,
correct.
damn it.
Draco.
Kirkwood Smith.
No, and Snyder.
Same thing, Kerwood Smith.
Did not have it.
Ronnie Cox.
Yes, Ben.
Armando Santi.
No, okay, so Ben and Mark fighting it out here. This is question
Yeah.
number 4. Okay. Disney films. Disney films. Disney
Okay.
films. Okay. Which Disney princess was voiced by Jodie Benson? Whew. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark Andreyko.
Ariel.
Ariel.
Ariel's correct. Snyder.
Oh, damn.
No, he did not have it. Bibiani? Yes. Bateman to tie it up. Ariel, he had it. Drew McWeeny.
Ooh.
Ariel. Drew goes up. So Bateman
Oh.
and Draco and Snyder all playing for this spot here.
Ooh.
This is big. This is big. All right.
We could
All
potentially
right,
be
and your
eliminated
last
from this.
question.
All right.
To help some competitors advance and
Yeah.
will eliminate possibly at least
Yeah,
one, maybe
this-
more.
this
The answer, excuse me, the answer. Here's the answer.
What are you
The answer, yeah.
Oh, it is? So.
Don't do that.
Relax. Take a breath. Listen, we've been doing this is a long document. Go
It
ahead.
is.
Chew
Can't
your
imagine.
gum.
Yeah.
Last question comes to the world of horror movies. Horror movies.
Oh,
As
no.
Christian takes a long, meaty sip of LaCroix. Your question from the world of horror is, who directed the 1997 sci-fi horror film Mimic?
Oh. Ha. Ha.
I have no idea, and I'll stick with my 1 point in this round.
Bateman and Draco and Snyder all playing here for what's going to happen
They
as
don't,
we get
they don't
down
want to be eliminated by themselves.
5,
Too bad there's no women
4,
fucking fish in this
3,
movie.
2,
Oh,
Snyder.
Del Toro?
Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, Del Toro.
Guillermo del Toro.
Ben?
I had somebody else.
That's
Didn't
another
have it,
4.
Drew.
That's another 4 points.
Great.
Ben's gonna get
Yes,
eliminated.
and Draco. He had it. Ben Bateman
Ah,
has been
yeah.
eliminated. And Drake
Yeah.
and the odd couple still in there. The odd couple is still in there. Drew McWeeny from the family, Bibiani in there from number 1. And Bateman is now gone.
I invented that move, Ben.
All right. All right. And the next opponent at number 31.
I'm scared. Oh, shit, I know. Oh, God. Not him.
Oh!
He is representing the 5 Horsemen. He is the reigning movie trivia Schmoedown champion of the world. Dangerous Dan Morrow. Uh-oh.
It is a standing ovation.
Uh-oh.
Either they love the Jaws theme or they love Dan Pearl, or maybe both. He comes out with his movie fight belt.
Ooh, I wish Roka was there right now.
Live event for Dan.
Yeah, Snyder, get out of there.
Last time
Just
we
put
saw
Roka
him
back in
at
for
the
1
live
round,
event,
please.
He was winning the championship from Ethan Irwin.
1 more time. That's all I ask.
Bibiani at the table. Last time we saw in Draco and Merle and McWeeny and Bibiani at the table, it was the XXX5X. All right.
That's right. I mean, if you take a look at that lineup, first of all, it looks like 3 people work on the docks, and they work for Drew McWeeny and William Bibiani. But all I'm seeing right now, Christian, is the 1927 Yankees. That is murderers
That
row
is.
up.
Look at that row. Look at that row.
Wow.
Look at that row. Unbelievable.
Ah.
All right, here we go. Here we go, Mark.
We're going from the world of the Coen
Okay.
brothers.
Following up.
Ooh,
The
okay.
Coen brothers. And your question is, the Coen brothers won their first adapted screenplay Oscar for which film?
I've seen this movie.
Question. It's hard to come to the table and miss your first question because you've seen what the rest of these gentlemen have done.
4, 3, 2,
Fargo.
1. Bibiani.
No Country for Old Men.
That's incorrect.
What?
I also
Fargo.
wrote No Country for Old Men.
That's incorrect. McQueenie.
Yeah, I think you're going to, yeah.
And Draco.
Was it True Grit? Because I had No Country for Old Men.
And Snyder.
Same. Wait.
The
No
answer
Country
Fargo?
for Old Men. We're
Yeah.
looking for Fargo.
That's an original
It's
screenplay.
original.
Is that an adapted
adapted.
screenplay?
Okay.
Fargo.
Fargo's original.
New question, new
adapted.
question.
Yeah,
No, if the answer is
The Duo won Best Original Screenplay.
Nope.
You said
Fargo,
adapted.
you're right.
You said
Adapted.
adapted.
For No Country for Old Men. All
Oh.
correct.
All correct.
All correct.
Okay, I would have known No Country if.
Guys, we were kidding. We're comedians. Can't y'all take a joke? Jeez.
All correct.
Can I
Relax.
just?
We
I'm
knew
gonna
it
write
the
down a
whole
point.
time.
I knew that, but
That was funny.
Same.
All right. Question.
Yeah.
Question.
Fuck that question.
Question
Jesus.
number 2. Question number 2 is from Samuel L. Jackson.
Hey.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Mother.
All right. Samuel L. Jackson played the character of Carl Lee Haley in which 1996 legal thriller?
Now, is this legal thriller from an adapted screenplay or an original screenplay?
You guys are trying to get me killed up here.
No.
See what I just went through?
There's not even LaCroix in this anymore. He just keeps taking sips.
Straight rum. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dan
Time to
Merle.
kill.
A time to kill.
Yes, it is. McQueenie.
Boom.
A time to kill.
Yep. And Draco.
A time to kill.
Snyder.
You turn them loose.
A time to kill. And Bibiani.
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
And we're tied up
Really tough
after
here.
2 questions.
Right.
Oh,
Here we go.
God.
Next one. 3.
Across
Where's
the
bro?
board. Your next question comes in the category of mystery movies. Mystery movies. And your question is, what is the first name of Mrs. Bates in Psycho?
Oh.
Psycho.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drew. McQueen.
Norma.
I do not have it.
And Draco.
Norma.
Norma's correct. Snyder.
Norma's
correct.
Norma.
And Dan.
Ooh,
Norma is
McQueenie.
correct.
Ooh, bye, McQueenie.
Okay. Here we go. Next question is from Mystery. Oh, sorry, that was from Mystery. This one is from 70s. 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 Okay.
Uh-oh,
That
Biggs.
is.
Okay. Name one of the 2 lead actors in the 1973 drama Scarecrow. Name one of the 2 leads.
No.
You know, you don't see a lot of Normas walking around the street anymore.
Not anymore.
It's a good name. What happened
5.
to it?
I don't know.
No.
4, 3,
I think this is right.
2, 1. Pens down. And
Dustin
Mark
Hoffman?
Draco.
He was in everything. Al Pacino?
That's correct. Snyder.
Al Pacino!
Yes. Bibiani.
Gene Hackman.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Earl. Yes.
I didn't have
that's
it.
correct.
I wrote Dustin Hoffman.
Oh, it's incorrect. And McQueenie.
I have Al Pacino and Gene Hackman.
That's
Oh.
correct. Now Drew and
Look
Dan
at
are
this.
tied.
I can name
Drew
2
and Dan are
of
tied.
4, 4,
This
3,
is
3.
interesting
Nobody's
as we
safe.
get to the 5th question here. Could they take
Mother
each other
F.
out? Could one get it right? Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Your next category is in the world of coming-of-age films.
Okay.
Coming of age.
If this is the Sandlot again.
Remember the Titans.
In the film The Sandlot. Coming-of-age movies. In the film Almost Famous.
Boo.
In Almost Famous, who plays Stillwater's groupie by the name of Polexia Aphrodisia?
No.
Name is
Yeah,
Polexia
that's my round.
Aphrodisia. The name of the performer who plays the role.
But I really wonder who's going to get this.
And 5,
Could have a tie.
4, 3, 2,
Oh, God.
1. Jeff Snyder.
Kate Hudson?
Fairuza Balk?
Incorrect. Bibiani.
Anna Paquin.
Yes.
Oh.
Dan.
Anna
Oh.
Paquin.
Drew.
I'll see you later.
Didn't have it.
Oh.
Fairuza
Queenie is
Balk.
out.
And
Damn.
with that, Drew McQueenie has been
If McQueenie
eliminated.
had
If McQueenie hits it.
Couple still
Oh.
in there.
Oh.
Dan in there. Bibiani is still
Yeah,
in
Biz is
there.
still here, and he's going to win it, I think.
The Godfather is out.
Part of me
Yeah.
wishes he got it.
Okay, here is
So then
number
we'll have a number 1
32.
contender match, a number 1 contender match, and a title match.
Representing the family.
Oh. Burnett.
He is the captain.
Nice.
Robert Meyer.
So family member goes, family member comes in.
Burnett's coming in now. That seat in the middle seems to be rotating, Mark.
Where's Hector Navarro?
Burnett seems to be enjoying
Yes.
his pulpit
The
at the
family
center
had
of the
2
stage.
in so far. Here is the manager of the family. All right. Next question.
Navarro,
All
Navarro.
right, gentlemen.
Navarro!
5 questions in this round. Your first question is in the world of Solo, a Star Wars director, Ron Howard.
Okay.
Boo.
Ron Howard movies.
Okay.
And your question is, what is the name of Daryl Hannah's mermaid character in Splash?
Nope.
No. I've seen this movie like twice, and I don't remember.
5, 4.
Still never seen it.
Good movie. 3, 2, 1. Bibiani.
It doesn't really translate from mermaid. It's like.
That's incorrect. Dan?
The skin of my teeth. Madison?
That's correct. Burnett.
I said squeak.
Didn't have it. And Draco.
Fishy.
No. And Snyder.
Megan.
No. Only Dan gets that
Press
one.
it down.
That's big. That's big. All right, here we go.
But
All right.
pretty creative answers across the board.
Thriller
Well done.
is the next category.
Okay.
In The Purge,
the
government sanctions a time period of how long in which all crime will be legal?
All right, honest question.
Yes.
The Purge is real.
I'm
Are
between
you staying in?
two.
Are you going out? What are you doing?
Oh,
What's
that's
Christian
right.
Harloff do? He's got a family.
I got the answer for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
12 hours.
12 hours?
8 hours?
Incorrect. Burnett.
12 hours.
12 hours
Yes.
is correct.
Yes.
And Draco.
12 hours.
Yes. Snyder.
12 hours.
Yes.
12 hours.
Tied up. It's all tied. What a
Oh.
fight.
Yeah,
This
it
table
starts
is
in
just
the evening and it
filled
ends in the
with
morning.
scrapping.
Wow, tied up.
Next
Jesus.
question.
Question 3.
This is in the world of new releases. New releases. And the question is, the events of Black Klansman are set in what mountain town?
Oh.
That is just
Question 3.
I was thinking the decade, but
Chris Skaliski painting an opus
5.
here today.
4,
no.
3, 2,
Nope.
1. Robert Meyer Burnett.
Love
Hands
this
down.
movie.
Didn't have it.
Olympus.
Incorrect. And Draco.
Twin Peaks?
Incorrect. Snyder.
I started my review as a critic here. Colorado Springs.
That's correct.
Whoa.
Bibiani.
Oh.
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it. Dan.
Colorado
Wow.
Springs. So Dan and Snyder got it. This is number 4.
This could be a big
four?
removal.
This is 4 or 5?
This is 4.
This is 4. This is question 4.
Thank you.
Question 4. Okay. All right, here we go, guys. Kate Blanchett played from Kate Blanchett movies. Kate Blanchett played nightclub owner and con artist Lou Miller in this 2018 film.
Dude. What?
Crowd really on the edge of their seats. They may lose
Five.
multiple.
Wasn't a film in 2018?
3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Draco.
Ocean's 8.
Ocean's 8 is correct.
Oh.
Snyder.
Oh!
Ocean's 8.
Ocean's 8. Bibiani.
Ocean's
8. Dan.
Ocean's
8. And the captain.
Ocean's 8.
Ocean's
Ryan?
8. This is it. Look at this.
Oh,
So
sorry.
it gets very interesting here. Question number 5 here.
Last question.
Question number 5.
In the world of science fiction
Okay.
movies, sci-fi movies, your question is, who starred as pilot Hoban Washburn in Serenity?
What?
I am a leaf on the wind. Watch how I soar.
Writing down their
Or as he says in the movie, I am a leaf on the wind. Watch how I...
3, 2, 1. Jeff Snyder.
Pens down, Robert. Pens down, Robert.
Pens
Nope.
down. Jeff Snyder.
Nathan Fillion.
Incorrect.
Alan
Bibiani?
Tudyk.
Alan Tudyk.
Yes.
Okay.
Merle.
It was 50-50, and I took the wrong one. I said
No.
Nathan Fillion.
And Burnett.
Well, I didn't finish writing it, but I was writing
No.
it.
Oh, okay.
No.
Burnett is
And
eliminated.
Draco.
I wrote his last
Alan
name,
Tudyk.
His last name.
Just the last
Tudyk.
name.
And with that,
Yeah.
Robert
Burnett
Meyer
is-
Burnett has been eliminated.
Makes sense.
What a
But-
tough break.
3-3, 2,
What a
3-3.
tough
That's
Tough break there. Tough break.
Burnett
Bibiani
had
So close.
does it again.
Burnett had it.
Does it again. That middle seat. Can the middle seat do it? All right, we're gonna find out. We have 8 competitors left. Number 33.
okay. Ah, Yodi.
Yay!
Representing the 5 Horsemen with a record. No record. Former 2-time singles champion, Mark.
That score is so good.
Riley.
I don't care what you think of the movie. That score is
Who's the
great.
boss?
The score is great, but if you combine it with the original score and a really cool mashup, it's even better.
Oh, yeah, I love that one. Too.
Standing Snyder and Draco are going up against Riley in Chicago.
This is true.
So much love to Mark Riley right now.
So, preview.
Riley making his way. The former two-time
Only 2
champion
weeks.
is doing a little scoot up.
I can't wait.
There he goes,
taking the stage. Oh, what is this? Cal the Schmoedown.
Nice. Yes. Nice.
Reppin' Cal.
Big hand for
Makes me
Cal.
sad, but
Getting all
that's
choked
nice.
up.
That's nice.
That's very nice. Plus, we're very happy to hear about Leia. And next
Yes.
time I'm in town, I hope I get to meet her.
All right, Mark, we have a seat here. Here we go. Starting off here. Okay. In comic book movies, in the MCU, Darren Cross eventually becomes which supervillain? Need the supervillain name.
It's kind of forgettable, but
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yellow Jacket.
Yellow Jacket.
Yes. Dan.
Yellow Jacket.
Riley.
I had Yellow Hornet.
Oh.
And Draco did not have it? No. And Snyder? No way.
Yellow Jacket.
Oh, he had it.
Wow.
Wow.
That's what
Impressive.
happens.
Impressive. Okay.
Wow, I didn't think he had
favorite
that
MCU
Yellow Hornet.
movie.
What?
Snyder's doing good. Snyder's playing well. All right.
Out of all of them?
Gentlemen, your next category is in the
Fair
world
enough.
of famous actors and actresses.
Yeah.
They no longer have to audition. And your question is, what 1986 movie did Harrison Ford star in opposite of Helen Mirren?
Oh.
I believe the answer is A New Hope.
That's incorrect.
Oh.
5,
She's not Chewbacca.
4, 3, 2,
No,
and
that's
1.
not right.
Pens down, please. Dan.
The Mosquito Coast?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it was.
Riley.
Mosquito Coast. Damn it.
I didn't have it in Draco.
It's a really good movie.
Yes, Snyder.
The Mosquito Coast.
Bibiani.
Mosquito Coast.
He had it. Wow.
Damn, Yodi.
So
Come on.
finds
Riley's
himself.
Continues.
Riley's in trouble. All right. Here we go. Next one.
Yeah, Riley just can't get a break in free-for-alls.
Comedies.
No.
Comedies. Here we go. Comedies. All right. Comedies. Okay. Who is the main star of the family comedy Are We There Yet?
Huh?
The role of the dad.
I think instead of saying "fuck the police," you should have been saying
5,
"fuck my agent."
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down,
Ice Cube.
please. And Riley.
Ice Cube.
Yes. And Draco.
Hey, Riley's on the board.
Like I'm in my drink. Ice Cube.
And Bibiani.
Ice Cube.
Dan.
I wrote Ice Cube. That's okay.
You have Ice Cube on the bottom.
Got it,
Ice Cube.
got it.
Huh?
Ice Cube. I see it. Ice Cube. Okay. So next question
Ice
here.
Cube.
Dan got it correct.
Bah.
What was that
All right,
funny business
and-
down there?
Okay. Next question.
Wait,
Question number.
Doesn't Merle get another point?
All right, your next question.
Dan did miss. Or you-
Question number 4.
Okay. Question 4.
Bibiani not only staying on the stage, keeping track
Keeping
of all
track.
of us. Your next
Have I beaten my
category.
record yet?
This is in the world of Tim Burton movies. Tim Burton movies, and your question is, in the Tim Burton produced The Nightmare Before Christmas, what is the name of the ragdoll character voiced by Catherine O'Hara who is hopelessly in love with Jack Skellington?
No. No.
Furious, right?
I will say you should watch this movie once, just for fandom
3,
studying.
2,
Mm.
1. Pens down.
Sally.
And Draco.
Sally.
Yes, it is. And Draco.
I knew that.
Snyder.
Sally.
Yes.
Played this theme at my wedding. Sally.
Yes. Merle.
I got to remember, so I just wrote Madison again.
No.
Cody.
And Riley.
Oh.
This is big.
This is big.
This is
Yodi
big.
or
That's
Merle?
big. That's 4, right? That's question 4. So this is
Oh,
question
hey,
4.
finally they updated the
This
score
is
for
5.
Merle.
So
Wow.
Wait a minute.
I was
Riley
thinking.
no, so Merle has 3. Yeah, Merle has 3 and Riley has 2.
So Riley could get eliminated, but he could
Take
also
down
take
and
down
Draco or
and
Merle.
Merle miss. Then, and Riley gets it right, then yes, they will all 3 be eliminated. Here we go. Modern classics. Modern classics. In 1993's Jurassic Park, what is the name of the industrialist who creates Jurassic Park?
Hey, I mentioned him earlier.
You did. And I mentioned who he was played by.
5,
Yeah, because I have no idea who plays him, but
3, 2, 1.
John Hammond.
Down.
Love the organs,
Snyder.
John Hammond.
John Hammond.
John Hammond is correct.
Snyder's through.
Bibiani?
I had Hammond.
oh, No.
We're not going to accept.
But he's through anyway.
Beast.
I don't need
Go ahead.
He's
Go
fine.
ahead. John
Got
Hammond's
it.
correct. Riley.
John
And
Hammond.
Draco.
And Mark and Draco.
Oh!
So with that, Mark Riley and Mark and Draco have been eliminated.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Wow.
that.
And
Fucking
Draco,
Mark.
they're playing each other in Chicago.
Ouch.
And Riley had a bad start, but came
It's
back.
still
How do you
in it.
like that?
So
Why
Ow.
is Jeff Snyder eliminated? He had
You know,
perfect round.
Christian, it adds a
don't know.
level
They'll
of,
probably
I don't
fix
wanna
it here in a
say
moment.
complacency, but if you're able to take another competitor off the table with you and
Yeah.
it come from behind fashion, I think
Yeah.
that makes Mark Riley feel a little bit better.
I'll be right back.
He took out one of the guys that was
He's
playing
gonna
in Chicago.
stand, folks.
All right. Okay, guys, we're going to bring in number 34 and 35. Number 34. Representing Who's the Boss? He is Tom Dagnino. Where is Dagnino? Where is he? Dagnino. But I don't like Dagnino's chances here, though.
I just want to hear what his answer is into the microphone clearly.
I don't like Dagnino's chances as he makes his way to the ring.
Coming out, he's got the hood over him like a boxer.
Yeah, I don't. He's coming in. He just lost. Who's the Boss? This is the last leg of Who's the Boss here. Because you have Bateman's gone. Riley just got eliminated. And now here's the manager, Tom Dagnino. Tom Dagnino. He's going to make his way up.
What am I missing?
If you get up to the table sometime this year, it'd be amazing.
Dagnino.
Nice.
All right,
Tom Dagnino coming on up.
so then the question is who number 35 is. Ladies and gentlemen, number 35.
Okay.
Oh!
I know the music.
Oh, boy.
I know the music.
Standing
Ladies and
already.
gentlemen,
This just got
making his
interesting.
return to the Schmoedown,
the original
the
Patriot.
former movie trivia Schmoedown team champion, JTE. JTE is back. JTE is back. And he gets up there against his former manager, his former teammate. Snyder and JTE going at it, and he's coming out to the Patriots music.
Yes.
This is
JTE
interesting.
very excited to be back on the stage. So funny to have a Finstock and JTE back to back.
You speak of the Patriots, and look, The Dirt just came out on Netflix last night. These guys were the motley crew of the Schmoedown back in the day.
They are going to kickstart the heart of this
Oh,
crowd.
JT did not give Snyder the handshake. Look at JT's got something to say, I guess.
By the way, that's my song now.
Oh.
You are not allowed to use it.
Oh, he just took
Snyder's
the
at the
song
Odd
from
Couple
the
anyway.
Patriots, and now it's
Or
JT's. JT makes his return.
I
Look
actually,
at the
yeah, I
Patriots
much
with
prefer
their
the Odd
old
Couple
manager,
over the Patriots.
And Dan Merle and the Beast. What an interesting table.
Can I
Here we
say
go.
something?
You can say one
There's just
thing.
something
Okay,
about
just
the
one
Patriots.
What?
This is great.
The devil wears Prada,
What?
but only because God wears Gucci.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Okay,
I have it on
guess.
good authority that Tom Dagnino did know the answer to the Nat question, My Sharona.
Oh, good. Here you go.
Oh my God.
Your
yes.
first question in this round
That
comes
was
from the
wonderful.
category of war films.
Want to go to war with me,
films. And your question is,
Snyder?
what war film is about a group of U.S. soldiers who sneak across enemy lines to steal a secret stash of Nazi treasure and stars Clint Eastwood, Telly Savalas, Don Rickles, and
Oh!
Donald Sutherland?
I actually really like this movie.
We gave him a lot of actors in the film.
Yes,
You think he's got a fighting
with Telly
chance?
Savalas, a.k.a. Blofeld from Honor
He's
Majesty's
writing
Secret
something.
Service.
I'll probably have to eat my shoe. 3,
No idea.
2, 1. Pen
Kelly's
down
Heroes.
And Bibiani.
Kelly's Heroes.
Yes. Dan.
I wrote The Dirty Dozen. I didn't have
No, Dagnino.
Well, at least I follow Dan Merle. The dirty does it.
Yes. And JTE.
Kelly's Heroes.
Yes. And Snyder.
Stalag 17.
No. So only JTE and Bibiani have it correct. Okay, next question.
Welcome
All
back,
right.
JTE.
Here we go. Denzel Washington films. Denzel Washington.
Remember
Big wink
the Titans.
Antoine Fisher served in which branch of the U.S. military?
Oh, he was. Nope, that's not right.
All right, which branch
Five.
of the military? You gotta
I guess.
3,
puncher's chance here.
1 in 4
1. Dan.
Marines?
Air Force.
Incorrect. Dagnino.
I served in this branch of the. It's the Army.
Army's incorrect. JTE.
Navy.
Navy's correct.
Oh, it's Navy.
Navy.
Navy's correct.
Navy.
So,
So dead for missing that.
something I never hear myself say, Dan Merle and Tom Dagnino are tied. All right.
Bro.
That means
All right,
you're
here we
just as
go.
good
My pants
as
are worth
Dan
more than this whole
Merle.
building.
Your next question comes from the world of family films. Family films, and your question is, who provided the voice of Stuart Little in the 1999 family film Stuart Little?
Five,
Whoa, George, this is heavy.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down,
Michael J. Fox.
please. And
Oh.
Tom Dagnino.
M. Night
He wrote it.
Correct.
wrote
What
JTE.
a good guess.
Shyamalan wrote it.
Michael J. Fox.
Yes. Snyder.
I thought you said
Didn't
Chicken
have
Little.
it?
I just had Zach Braff.
No, and Bibiani.
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it.
Dan.
Had the wrong-
Michael J. Fox.
Fox.
Dan.
Okay.
Okay.
JTE, only one who has not missed so
Impressive,
far.
JT.
Okay, next question. Rom-coms.
Oh.
Rom-coms for number
Woof.
4. Rom-coms. Who plays Stella's best friend, Delilah, in How Stella Got Her Groove Back?
What? What?
I love that movie.
This
I
I don't even know
actually
who Stella.
think I know
eliminated,
this.
but took a couple competitors out with him.
5,
He's got a
What the
chance
hell?
to do that.
4, 3,
Those are quick.
2, 1. Pens
Repeat
down.
the question. Repeat the question.
Pens
There's
down.
no
JTE. Pens down. JTE.
Is it guess Regina Hall?
No. Snyder.
Queen Latifah.
No.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Yes.
Ah.
I wrote Angela Bassett.
No. And Dagnino.
Della
No.
Reese. Della Reese?
No. All right. So that is.
Look at this.
That is the 4th question. This is number 5. This is
Look at
very
the score.
because if Tom gets it right and Dan and Jeff get it wrong, then all 3 will be eliminated.
That will
and
be-
Pigs
that
will
What if
still
it's
be in
sports
the-
movies?
There's a really
Hell of
good
a
chance of
moment.
that happening.
Here we go.
All right. Your next question comes from the world of Brad Pitt
No.
movies.
Okay.
Brad Pitt. Your question is, Brad Pitt starred as Detective Frank Harris opposite an animated Kim Basinger
Oh,
in this 1992 live-action animation hybrid.
You make it more obvious. Why don't you make it
directed
more
by Ralph
clues?
Bakshi.
And
This
5,
movie is
4,
interesting, to say the
3,
least.
2, 1.
Cool World.
Jeff, stay in it.
Cool World.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bibiani.
Everybody needs a savior,
Hey,
baby.
Merle.
Cool World needs
Dan
a
to
savior.
stay in it.
Okay, he's in it.
Yes,
Dagnino's
Dagnino.
on it.
Doesn't matter. JTE.
Cool World.
And with that, Tom
Hi,
Dagnino
Tom.
has been eliminated.
I had Who
You're out.
Framed Roger
Them's the
Rabbit.
breaks,
You're
kid.
out.
Them's the
What kind
breaks.
of questions were these?
Frame Roger Rabbit is
All right.
1988.
Tough round for Dagnino. We got some hard
That middle
questions
seat.
in
It's a
there.
great movie.
That middle seat is just rotating people
That's good.
in and out.
It's almost like a curse at this point.
Yeah. All right. And introducing number 36.
Oh.
From Superhero News, Sean Gerber.
Okay,
Sean Gerber, who was
oh,
number
it's just one round.
last year.
Okay.
See how Gerber
Number
can do
1.
in that middle seat,
Yeah.
which seems to have felled many previous competitors
Number 1.
on that stage here today.
There we go. So right back into it. Here we go,
Not even
guys.
a little bit
Starting it up. Natalie Portman Films begins this round. Natalie Portman Films. Natalie Portman portrayed an American historical figure in which 2016 biopic? Five, 4, 3, 2,
Jackie
1.
Kennedy.
Down, Bibiani.
Jackie Kennedy.
Yes. Dan.
Jackie.
Sean.
Nope.
Didn't have it. JTE.
Jackie.
And Snyder?
They asked for the
Jackie.
historical character, not the
So You
movie.
can't start off against these guys. You cannot start off down 1, but here we go.
That's
I would
why
like
you
to
write
tell Jeff
both.
Snyder, we always take that point away for calling her Wacky Jackie.
Yeah. There you go.
Your next question comes from the world of animated movies. Animated movies drawn by hand or on a computer. Your question is, who voices Wilson Fisk, a.k.a. the Kingpin, in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
Next question.
Awesome movie.
Favorite fictional movie of last year?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Liev Schreiber.
Liev Schreiber.
Liev Schreiber?
Yes. And Sean?
It wasn't D'Onofrio, so I don't have it.
Didn't have it. JTE?
Liev Schreiber?
Lieb?
Instead of
JT strikes again.
Not Lieb. Snyder? Snyder? Liev Schreiber is correct. And Bibiani?
JT strikes again.
And there you go.
Oh,
so
that's
JT
amazing.
had it. He just couldn't. Just JT eat it.
Yeah, he did.
He just ate it.
Correct. That's them the rules, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Suck
that's
it.
Sucks to suck.
There we go. Next question.
Only JT could eat some alphabet soup.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. This is question number 3.
Oh my God.
Okay. 90s films. 90s films. Which 90s comedy features a topless psychic with a third nipple?
Wait.
Christian, there are
90s
children.
comedy?
Oh, I didn't write it.
I guess kids have to learn about
5,
Or just
third
90s
nipple
movie.
people at some
4,
point.
3, 2, 1.
Naked Gun 2.5?
Total
Yes,
Recall.
it is.
Oh,
Snyder?
it was Mallrats.
Mallrats.
Oh.
Yes. Bibiani?
Mallrats.
Dan?
Snoochie Boochies, Mallrats.
Sean?
This is going very
Didn't
well.
have it. So Sean is in serious trouble here. So let's go. This is the last question.
Here we go.
Is this last?
This is the
Oh,
first question.
yeah, Sean's out then.
It's the 5th. This is 4th?
Is it- Yeah, oh, if it's a 4th, then
Question
he
is-
could.
Movie release date.
Hey!
Hey.
Movie release dates. And
Release dates!
your question in movie release dates is, the Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie film Mr. and Mrs. Smith came out in what year?
I hope
Got
this
it.
is right. I'm not sure.
Everybody thinking about it. Sean Gerber hoping for a miracle.
I'm so not sure.
3, 2,
2002?
2005.
Shit.
No. Snyder?
2008?
No. Bibiani?
2003?
No. Dan?
2005.
Ah.
Yes. And Sean?
2005.
He had it.
Oh!
This is very interesting. All
Okay,
right,
good
very
take down
interesting.
JTE
All right,
with him.
because if JTE misses and Sean gets it, Sean will have eliminated JTE. So here we go. Here we go. Last one. Festival films. Festival films.
Hey, Bibbs.
Okay.
Darlings, if you will.
Which 2018 film was shot entirely on the iPhone 7 Plus?
Oh,
we should say what theatrically released film.
Yeah.
Yes.
There were many movies
I
probably
think so.
made on an iPhone 7.
Theatrically released.
I made 7 myself.
5, 4,
Oh, no.
3,
Probably
You'll
not.
never see
2, 1. Jeff
searching.
Schneider?
I think I fucked up. The Florida Project?
No, it is not. Bibiani?
It's that Soderbergh film. I don't remember.
Right. Dan?
Unsane?
Yes.
Ah.
Unsane, there we
and
go.
Sean didn't have it. JTE.
Unsane.
He had it.
He
and
had
with
it.
that, Sean Gerber has been eliminated. Sean
To nobody's
is out.
surprise.
Sean is
Yeah.
out. And that middle seat,
Sorry,
once
Sean.
again, proving to be very tough.
It's just,
All right.
it's not that he's bad. It's just, look at these other
Number
4.
37. Representing corruption.
Chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sassy
Oh,
Stacey Howard, led to the ring
Nice.
by Ken Nevzok and Grace Hancock.
Wow, Ken and Grace
Who's our
making an
teammate?
appearance here on stage. Stacey Howard.
Hey, I didn't do anything.
It's nice to come up cool and casual when you have 2 talented stage performers as your manager / cohort.
Big pull here with Stacey. And Stacey has a big match coming up pretty soon here with Janine the Machine. So that's pretty interesting. All right.
I forgot about
All right.
that. Should
Here
be
we
a
go,
good one.
guys. 5 questions. 5 questions. And we're about to begin.
All right, your first question of 5 in this round comes from the world of adventure movies. And your question is, in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, who plays Benjamin Lockwood?
Shit.
That's it? Okay.
In Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, who plays Benjamin Lockwood?
I think this is right.
5, 4.
I hope I'm thinking of the right character.
3, 2,
Justice
1.
Smith?
Pens
James
down. And
Cromwell?
William.
I didn't see it. Bob Balaban?
No, Dan.
I don't know if this counts. It's Hugh Cromwell, but I couldn't get the Cromwell legend.
Oh.
No, it's not.
You're right. I was thinking of the wrong
And
character.
Stacy.
Jake Johnson.
No, JTE.
Justin Smith? Dude.
No, and
It's James Cromwell, but I did not write the answer.
oh no, he did not write it down. But nobody got
more
that one
time.
right.
So well
There you
done.
go.
Come on, Bibiani. When are you going to get one right?
Yay! This
All right.
movie sucks, but I remember that.
I had that too.
All right, question 2. Question 2, in the world of dramas. Dramas. Which future 007 appears opposite Peter O'Toole and Katharine Hepburn in the 1968 historical drama, The Lion in Winter?
Wow. How far up your butt did you reach for that question?
Oh.
I don't even remember
I
asking.
think it can only be one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Roger Moore?
Timothy Dalton.
And Dan Murrell.
Roger Moore?
Incorrect. Stacy? Incorrect. JTE?
Sean Connery.
No,
No, and
he wasn't.
William?
Timothy Dalton.
Yes,
Oh.
it is.
Oh.
Got it again.
I asked him when's he going to get one right. He got one right.
Here's question
That
number
was a
3.
very young Timothy
Wow.
Dalton
3.
there.
Oh, yes.
All
Growl,
right.
growl to you two.
I love
Question
you,
number
Babs.
3, and we're going to give you 20 seconds to
Oh,
marinate on this
dear.
first question. It comes in the world of Spike Lee
Oh,
movies.
dear.
Oh.
And the question is, as of February 2019, so we're counting these Oscars, how many Oscar
Oh.
nominations does Spike
I
Lee
know this.
20 seconds.
Yay!
20 seconds.
Competitive
Oh.
Oscar nominations?
Oh.
How many
Yes, he won an
Oscar
honorary
nominations?
award. Okay.
Oh. Okay. How many nominations does he have? Yeah.
5,
Wait, hold on. Directing or just writing or in general?
Oh,
3,
Okay.
2, 1.
3.
Stacey Howard. No, that is incorrect. JTE.
huh?
Correct. Snyder.
3.
He has 3.
Correct. Bibiani.
2.
No, and Dan.
I also said 3.
3. No.
What is the
5.
answer?
5. Looking for
Wait,
5.
what?
5
So
nominations.
now question number 4.
Huh.
Question number 4.
These are tough
Okay.
going
Yep.
here. Late
Question
in the match.
4 is from Pixar. Pixar. Okay, here's question 4 from Pixar. In the Toy Story franchise, what is the name of the sworn enemy of the Galactic Alliance?
It gets a laugh from the crowd,
Yes.
but is he going to get a correct answer from any of the competitors? They're struggling so far in this.
5,
One of the best
3,
moments in
4,
2.
3,
Some of the best stuff in 2,
2,
absolutely.
1. Pens down.
It's
JT.
Evil
Zurg!
Emperor Zurg.
No. Snyder. No. Bibiani.
Zurg.
Yep, we'll accept that.
Yes.
Yep.
And Dan.
Zurg.
Zurg, yes. And Stacy?
Zurg.
Zurg, yes. So JTE and Snyder on the verge of
Yeah.
getting out here.
I remember why
this is
Spike Lee has
question
5,
number
because he
5.
got 3 nominations for
Question
Black
number
Klansman,
5.
and he had 2 before that.
Here we go. Question 5.
Question number 5.
Yeah, picture, writing,
From
and
the
directing,
Yeah.
all 3.
Wonderful world of Kurt Russell movies. Kurt Russell movies. For 15 seconds on the clock, your question. In Tombstone,
No.
what 2 actors played brothers to Kurt Russell's Wyatt Earp?
Very nice. 5, 4,
It appears Snyder's putting his
3,
pen away and grabbing his back, Christian.
2, 1. Snyder.
Powers Booth, Sam Elliott.
Thanks for coming, guys.
All right. Bibiani.
Sam Elliott and Bill Paxton.
Yes.
Oh.
Dan.
Sam Elliott and Bill Paxton.
Yes.
Damn.
Stacy.
Said Val Kilmer and Boop.
And JTE.
Bill Paxton and Sam Elliott.
And
Ah.
with that, Jeff Snyder
Snyder.
has been
Ooh.
eliminated.
Stuck in there for a while, though.
He did.
JTE and Stacy survived. Snyder had a
Last
nice
competitor.
run.
Good run for
Snyder
Snyder.
had a
Good
nice
for
run.
Snyder.
Very nice run by Jeff Snyder. But ladies and gentlemen, we are down to our final 3
final 3.
competitors. Final 3. All right, our next competitor, representing the Time Machine.
There was an idea. Called
She
the Avengers
is
Initiative.
Janine
Oh.
the Machine.
Marvel
Janine the the machine.
Oh my
Where is
God.
she?
Does this
Where
mean
is she?
Ethan is one of the
Amazing
last
machine
two
of the machine.
spots?
Oh, right.
Oh no.
We needed them to fight the battles that we never could.
Oh, wait a minute. I see something backstage. And there she is. Janine's coming in Nick Fury style. Look. Janine walking through. Look at the walk. Yeah, look at Janine. Look at the confidence. I like it.
Nice.
Mix. I like it. I like what she's doing here. Look at Stacey.
Oh yeah, me and
Look at Stacey
Stacey.
looking at her former stablemate.
Boy, wow.
Trying to give her a hug. Stacey wants nothing to do with it.
Very awkward hug.
Nothing to do with it. Janine trying to be nice. And JTE, Janine. So we see our
That was
first battle between Janine and Stacey tonight. All right. All right, here we go. The category of romance films for your first romance films. Okay. In the 2018's second act, who plays Maya's friend, Joan? I just watched this the other night. Over the Thing.
Over the. Bring your hate.
That's my heel turn. That's my heel turn. That's my heel turn.
Just imagine you and your wife, like, should we watch this
Nah.
thing?
5, that's exactly how it went. 4, 3,
Oh, I want to watch second act.
2,
though.
I missed this in
1,
theater, so
and
no.
William.
I didn't see it. Maya Rudolph?
No, Dan.
Leah Remini?
Yes, it is.
Ah, Leah Remini.
And Stacey?
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it. JTE?
Leah Remini?
Yes, it is.
Spelled it? Good.
And Janine?
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it. So Stacey, Bibiani, and Janine all missed. And here we go, question 2.
All right, we go to the wacky decade known as the 1980s. And your question is, in the world of the 1980s, what is the nickname of Bill Nunn's boombox toting character in 1989's Do the Right Thing? You know what other role Leah Remini is famous for? Stacey Carosi, Say by the Bell.
5, 4,
Malibu Sands
Don't remember the
Hotel.
name of the character.
2, 1, and Dan Merle?
I couldn't come up with it.
Didn't have it. Stacey?
Didn't have it.
JTE?
So, yeah, Zeus?
No. And Janine?
Radio Raheem.
Oh.
Yes. Radio
Oh.
Raheem.
Wow.
So Stacey Howard needs to hit here. She's the only one that doesn't have a point thus far. Okay. Next category of scores. Scores.
Okay.
Who composed the score for Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland?
Not sure, but sure.
5, 4,
The crowd has turned
3,
late in the match.
2, 1, and
Danny Elfman?
Stacey.
Danny Elfman.
Yes, JTE.
Danny Elfman.
Yes, Janine.
Yay for directors who use the same composers for every movie.
How can you not say
Right.
Danny Elfman?
Danny Elfman. So Stacey's still down by 1. Everybody else has 2. Question number 4.
All right, your next question. This comes from the world of fantasy movies. And your question is, in the 2007 film Enchanted,
Oh, jeez. Oh.
who played the evil queen and witch, Nerissa?
Finally, we're finally asking some questions I can answer.
5.
Venn diagram over.
It's frustrating, right?
Yes, it is.
How do you think I feel? I haven't scored more than 3 in a round.
Well, to be fair, this is,
No.
this is not
and
Geekdom. Susan Sarandon.
Susan Sarandon.
Yes. Bibiani.
Susan
Sure.
Sarandon.
Dan.
There are not enough Inner Geekdom questions in this match.
Stacey.
Susan
Stacey
Sarandon.
had it.
There were more last year.
Look at this. Dan,
Oh.
Stacey, and
Oh.
JTE
Up on the
all
chopping
going
block.
at it here in this 5th question. Here it
This is
is.
nuts.
Christian, usually the quote
Is it bad that
you
I
tell
kind of
yourself on
want
stage is that, look,
Merle
I just
off?
need to get this next question right, and I'm fine.
But-
That is
okay,
not the case.
you know what I
for
want?
JTE for
I
Dan
want
for Stacey.
Vix,
Here we go.
Merle,
This is
Stacey, and
the
JTE
final
to
question
hit
of
it,
this round.
and Janine to miss.
In the Star Trek.
Then Bibbs continues, and the rest is gone.
Get your geek on. In
Star Trek.
the Star Trek Next Generation film series, what was the 4th film that
Oh.
was released?
A movie that a lot of people hate, but I like.
Same.
That is a toughie.
It's not perfect by any stretch.
Stacey, Dan,
Oh,
But I like
not.
it.
It's a good movie.
and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nemesis.
Nemesis.
The Search for Spock.
That's incorrect.
Star Trek Nemesis.
Oh.
That's correct. Dan,
Star Trek
Uh huh.
Stacey.
Ah!
Ah!
Oh, and JTE.
First Nemesis, Star Trek.
Nemesis. So with that, Stacey Howard has been eliminated.
Wow.
JTE and Dan survive. Janine the Machine, Viviani having a good round. And Janine eliminates.
Stacey, you were
her
supposed to
former
hit it.
stablemate, Stacey Howard. Okay. Whew. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have come down to our final two competitors. Number 39. I know that music. I know that music. I know that music. That is it. That is.
Oh my God.
That's the Collider Live music. Wait,
Is it Brett?
Where's this person? Who's coming out?
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait, it's Brett. Number 39.
Yes.
God, that's Brett Sheridan's music. Brett Sheridan, hold number 39. You called it on the phone and didn't even know.
It was an accident. It was an accident. Wow.
Brett Sheridan. Brett Sheridan is number 39, and it is looking very solid here for a lot of these competitors. Viviani.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, Brett's up there, but it must be noted. It must be noted once again that number 1, Bibiani, is still in there.
Killing it. Killing it.
Crazy. Crazy.
What a day it's been so far. What a match it's been so far. Viviani's still up there.
This is legendary.
Big props to Brett Sheridan with the Pabst Blue Ribbon, bringing a touch of Nebraska class to the stage.
All right.
Here in Los Angeles.
So here we go. Here we go. Next category is what?
Is Nicole Kidman.
Okay.
Nicole Kidman. She was fake married to Tom Cruise.
That's good.
Our question is, which 2005 Nicole Kidman film was directed by Nora Ephron?
Nope.
And Brett Sheridan.
Don't.
New
Just
to
don't
the
fight.
White Hot Spotlight.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and William.
Didn't have it.
No, Dan.
I said the hours.
No, Brett.
Win a goldfish here.
No. JTE.
Said the hours also.
No, and Janine.
Bewitched.
Yes, that's it.
Look at how surprised Janine is.
Janine got it. That's a big point right
forgot
now.
about that.
That is a big point. Okay.
That movie sucks.
All right, here we go, guys. Disaster films. Disaster films. Okay. Who played U.S. President Andrew Palmer in the 2017 film Geostorm? P.U.
Hey, did you see it?
Who played U.S. President Andrew Palmer in the 2017 film Geostorm? I did see it.
It's a good movie, man. Gerard Butler chugging Coors Light, saving the galaxy.
5, 4, 3, 2,
That's Gary
1.
Oldman.
Dan?
Andy Garcia.
Yes. Brett.
In Overboard, it was a closet.
No. JTE?
Got it.
Andy Garcia.
Yes. Janine?
Arroz con pollo.
Café con leche.
Bibbs?
I had Ed Harris.
No, Bibiani didn't have it either. So, and Dan?
Dan already answered.
Dan already answered. Sorry. Okay, next question, number 3.
All right, your next question of 5 in the round.
Brett and Bibiani are tied right now.
I thought we wrote this differently.
Here we go.
This is from the world of Quentin Tarantino.
I know him.
Your question, in Inglourious Bastards, what is the nickname of Eli Roth's character?
This was earlier. They said it earlier.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The bear
And
Jew.
we have Brett, thank you.
Oh, it's the bear, but I put the wolf.
Incorrect. JTE?
The Jew.
Definitely not. And Janine?
But the bear Jew.
That's correct.
Oh
And
my
the bear Jew.
God.
Buongiorno, the bear Jew.
Oh my God, this doesn't happen.
Only you. Only you. Only you.
Only you.
Can I make a statement real quick?
Do you have to?
Look, here at the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, we do not discriminate bears based on race, creed, religion.
No.
Oh
Wait
my
Look at
God.
Dan's hiding his face.
Oh,
All right,
no.
here, let's go. Next question. This is number 4.
Let's just all never speak of that answer
Yeah,
again.
all right. Here we go. Okay. Next question is Angela Bassett films. Angela Bassett films. Stella travels where to get her groove back in How Stella Got Her Groove Back?
Other movies.
Ask about different movies.
This is
Please.
not how we wrote this.
You still want to play? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
LA?
Hands down,
Switzerland?
and JTE.
Jamaica.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Janine.
Jamaica.
Yes.
Jamaica.
Yep. Dan
Jamaica.
and Brett.
Back to Oz.
Yeah. It's like putting
Okay,
your
Brett's
cousin
out.
in the octagon.
That's out.
You know, I did answer questions
All right,
earlier.
and the 5th and final question.
Comes from the world of the 2000s. These
This
are the
round is called
2000s.
Mercy Kill.
2000s. And your question is, in Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle,
No.
Goldstein and Rosenberg stay home to watch what movie on HBO?
5,
Uh,
4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know,
Hands down,
Titanic.
please. And Janine?
The Gift.
That's correct. Bibiani?
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it. Dan?
How Stella got her groove back.
And Brett?
How dare you?
How dare you.
JTE? And
Brett
with that, Brett Sheridan has mercifully been
You
eliminated.
know what's surprised? Who is the last competitor?
He's out, but what an
In
entrance.
and out.
Is it Ethan
In and out.
Irwin?
it's gotta
In
be.
and out.
Or is it
All
Chance
right.
Ellison?
Ladies
Is there-
and gentlemen, we have reached number 40. This is the final competitor.
Also, Vince is still
in
there.
this
He has
round.
officially reached
Ladies and
last
gentlemen,
round.
number 40.
nuts. I really.
John
He
Humphrey.
is the 2017 free-for-all MVP.
Oh, that's
the Mad
Dan Burrow.
Hatter, John Humphrey.
So no Ethan Irwin, no Chance Ellison,
Skinnamarink, dinky dink.
no Clark Cole.
MVP in 2000.
And there he comes. He was the MVP.
Well, to be fair, she's never been in a free-for-all.
Of Save the Kid.
Had a tough free-for-all last
On Puck Terry.
year. He's
He's
back.
dressed as Dan. He's dressed as Dan.
And he's got a belt. He's got a belt.
Yeah, he's dressed as Dan Merle. Yeah, he's dressed as Dan Merle.
dressed
He's got
as
the
Dan
shirt on,
Merle.
He's got the screen junkie shirt on, the flannel,
Coming out with the
hat, the
belt.
sunglasses. It's a good cosplay. It's a good cosplay.
All right. Dan Merle facing the us version of himself.
All right. Yes, it's like us all over again. You're right. All righty. So John Humphrey will sit down at the table. So here is how this is going to work. This is the final competitor. This is not necessarily the final round.
No.
We will eliminate the person with the least amount of points. The winner of the free-for-all will be the last person standing. And we will begin that round right now. All right. Here we go. In the category of horror films. Horror. Which 1973 horror film follows a police sergeant sent to a Scottish island village to search for a missing girl whom the strange townsfolk claim never existed? Which 1973
How do you
horror
burn?
film
How
follows
do you
a police
burn? How do
sergeant
you
sent to a
burn?
Scottish island village to search for a missing girl whom the strange townsfolk claim never existed?
Who do you believe?
5, 4, 3.
1973 version of The Wicker Man, a wonderful
It'll be
film.
the good version of The Wicker Man.
Yes,
Not talk
Dan.
about
The Wicker
remake.
Yes, and John.
The Wicker Man.
Yes,
talk about
and JT.
As I said, let's not talk
Yes,
about the
and
remake.
Janine.
The Wicker Man.
Yes, tie game. Tie game.
They all got that?
All got
They
it.
all got that?
All got it. Here we go.
All right.
Next question.
Next question, number 2 in a slate of 5, comes from the world of classics. And your question is, in the film Chinatown, Jack Nicholson plays Jake. Who plays the real Mrs. Mulray?
Oh, ooh.
No.
5, 4,
Put the E on there,
3,
Chris. Come on now, you know
2,
better.
1. Dan?
Faye Dunaway.
Yes. John?
Elle Fanning.
No. And JTE?
Faye Dunaway.
Yes. Janine?
Faye Dunaway.
Yes. William.
Faye Dunaway.
Got it. Okay, so John Humphrey falls behind by 1. Okay. Monster movies.
Okay.
Monster movies.
Okay.
Monster movies is the next question. Who plays Corporal Ford in the film Overlord? Who plays Corporal Ford in the film Overlord?
I was proud of you watching that movie.
I love that movie.
Yeah, you had a
top
good time.
10.
Shoving popcorn in
5,
your face.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. John?
Wyatt Russell.
Yes.
Ah.
JTE.
Wyatt Russell.
Yes. Janine.
Wyatt Russell.
Yes. Biryani.
Wyatt Russell.
Yes. And Dan.
Great movie. I didn't.
Didn't have it. So
Ooh.
Dan and John tie. That's a big miss. Okay. Okay. This is question number 4 coming up.
Right, and this comes from the world of Kevin Smith
Done.
movies.
Okay.
Kevin
These
Smith
questions.
films. Your question is, who plays Shaka King, the director of the Blunt Man and Chronic film in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I am not
JTE.
getting sued by George Lucas.
Rock.
Chris
Yes.
Rock.
Janine.
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it. Biryani.
Chris Rock.
Dan.
Chris Rock.
And John.
Ron Jeremy.
No, he did
Ah.
not have it. Okay,
Okay.
so this is going to get
Ah,
interesting. Once
the last
again,
question.
Dan has 3. If John gets it right and Janine and Dan miss, then they will be eliminated. All right, here we go.
This is gonna win this fucking thing.
5th question in this round. 5th question.
At this point, I swear to God, he better.
Scarlett Johansson films. Scarlett Johansson portrays a maid who models for a famous piece of art in what film? For a famous piece of art. Scarlett Johansson portrays a maid who models for a famous piece of art in what film?
Oh.
And 5, 4,
No.
3, 2, 1.
Can't pull
Pens
it.
down. Janine?
Hell Caesar?
Pearl earring.
Yes. Bibiani?
The girl with the pearl earring.
Dan?
Girl with the pearl earring.
Yes. John?
I put the bowling girl.
Didn't have it. And JT? Didn't have it. But with that, John Humphrey has been eliminated. So now we have our final 4. Final 4. And it is JTE who's been in there for a while. Dan, who's been in there for a while.
Bibiani,
William
who's been in
Bibiani,
it since the
number
fucking
1.
beginning.
Number 1.
He already has an number 1 contender match.
All right, right back to
Can
it.
he get the title
Back
match?
to it, lady and gentlemen.
All right, your next question from the world of Oscar movies. And again, we'll be asking you 5 questions in this slate. And your question is, who won Best Director for directing 1982's Gandhi? Now we're getting into like the final Jeopardy level question.
Dean kicking ass right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. William.
That would be once again Lord Richard.
Oh.
Attenborough.
Yes.
Ah, it
Dan.
was Richard.
Twice in one day. Richard Attenborough.
Yes. JTE.
Richard Attenborough.
And Janine.
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it. Okay. Next one. All right, here's the next question. Spy films. Spy films. What is the subtitle of the second Austin Powers film? What is the subtitle?
Little curveball in there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spy Who Shagged
Spy
Me?
Who Shagged Me.
And Dan.
The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Yes. JTE.
That would be the Spy Who Shagged Me.
Yes. Janine.
The Spy Who Shagged Me.
And William.
The Spy Who Shagged Me. Yeah, baby, yeah!
Okay. Question 3. Question 3.
It's just a question of if any of the other competitors blink right now. Janine needs to keep hitting correct answers, and she needs someone else to stumble. Will it be on this next question that comes from the world of Tom Hanks films? Tom Hanks movies.
Okay.
All right, your question. What is the first name of Michael Clark Duncan's character in The Green Mile? The first name.
The last name is memorable.
I'm just going to write the full name because fuck it, why not?
4, 3, 2, 1.
John Coffey.
John Coffey.
And JTE.
John?
That is. Janine.
Like the drink, but not spelled the same.
Yes. And
John.
Yes. And Dan.
John.
It
It
is
is John.
Question
But
4.
John.
Question 4.
But John.
Dan and William and JTE.
Fuck.
Music films. Music films.
Okay.
Giovanni Ribisi plays Chad
the original drummer of a band who broke his arm, forcing him to be replaced. In which film?
Oh my.
Giovanni Ribisi plays Chad, the original drummer of a band who broke his arm, forcing him to be replaced. In which film?
You want the actor's name? Sorry, I missed.
We need the name of the film.
Oh.
Jesus.
Please do not write the words Jew
5,
or bear.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens
That
down,
thing you
please,
do.
And JTE.
That thing you do?
Yes, it is.
It's one of my
Janine.
favorite movies of all time.
Totally guess that thing you do.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Bibiani.
That thing you do.
And Dan.
I'm out here with these fellas. We got a
Janine is out.
livestock contest, and we are going to win that blue ribbon. That's it.
Yeah, Janine's out.
I think he knows it.
All right, so here we go.
Wait, why did it count a point for her?
As everybody
Didn't
else
have it, right?
William has
Oh,
4,
she had it.
everyone has
But
4.
remember,
This
she's.
could be
Oh.
Except for
very
Janine,
strange.
who trails
There's still
with
one more
3.
question.
Yeah, if Janine gets 4 and everybody else misses, then we would do a sudden death of 3 points.
All right.
Here we go.
We come to the 5th question in this round, and your question comes from the world of directors.
Okay.
Directors. And your question is, Clint Eastwood has directed Lawrence Fishburne twice. Name one of the films. Fun fact, saw Lawrence Fishburne at a Whole Foods the other day.
Oh. 5, 4, 3,
Both eat healthy.
2, 1. Pens down. Janine.
Sully?
Tombstone.
No, he wasn't a Sully.
Just Cause?
No. Dan.
The Mule?
That's correct. And JTE.
Mystic River.
That's
Mystic
correct.
River.
That's correct. So because
Janine's out.
Janine missed, though, Janine has been eliminated. William survives.
Phipps is
William
still
survives
in
again.
this.
William
Ow.
Bibiani is still in there, and we are down to our final 3. JTE, Dan Merle, and William the Beast Bibiani.
Yeah,
This is
this
insane.
performance is beastly.
All
Just-
right. Okay.
Mhm.
Here we go.
Can you?
Here we go. Woo! All right, we're going to start here. We're going to start here in the 70s. In the 70s.
Okay.
5 questions. Who played John Shaft in the 1971 action crime thriller Shaft?
Shaft! Ah! Yeah, I've no clue then.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. William.
They say Richard Roundtree's one bad mother.
True. Dan. Dan.
Richard Roundtree.
Yes, JTE.
All I got was Richard.
Richard. No.
Oh.
All right, so JTE
That might cost
finds himself
him.
down 1. Next question.
All right, your next question comes from the world of Disney movies.
Okay.
Disney movies. And your question is, in The Lion King,
Okay.
what was Simba's mother's name?
That's
I'm
kind of
not
a
sure
tough
how to
question,
please the
actually.
crowd
That's
at
a very
this
tough
point.
question.
You can't. You just can't.
Yeah.
They have turned on their emperor.
5, 4, 3,
A revolt is in the air.
2, 1.
All
And
right.
Dan.
You can groan all you want. I didn't know it. I said Nala. I don't remember.
That's incorrect. GT.
Nina.
No. And William?
I also had Nala.
No.
Sarabi.
Sarabi is the answer.
Yeah, that's a difficult question.
Sarabi is the answer. All right.
Oh, you're
Like, I only watch that
Question
movie
3.
every couple of
Question
months, so
All right,
that's
once
why I
again-
know it.
Too exhausted to try it this time. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? Dwayne Johnson films. All right. Dwayne Johnson played the character Robbie Weirdchick, a.k.a. Bob Stone, in this 2016 film. 3rd question here.
And Harloff to do the rock impression. Nope, flops over like a dead fish on a boat.
Now, I'll do Makuga.
I only know one
4, 3,
I think this is right.
2, 1, and...
Central Intelligence.
Intelligence?
Is it Central Intelligence?
Nice.
It is.
Yes.
William.
Central Intelligence.
Dan.
Central
Central
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Dan and William. Dan and William up by 1 here on JTE. Here is question number 4. Question 4.
All right, question 4. Here is your question. This comes from the world of movie quotes. Movie quotes. And the question is, in which Pixar film will you hear the quote, "I don't believe that man has ever been to medical school"?
Oh. No.
5, 4, 3,
I don't care.
2, 1. Pens down,
Patch
please.
Adams.
And William.
Toy Story 2.
It's incorrect.
Finding Nemo?
Dan.
Inside Out.
Incorrect.
JTE.
Toy Story?
Oh, it was
Yes.
Toy Story.
Wow. Wow.
Boy.
So this
What's a
is
Pixar
very
movie, Chris?
interesting.
Oh God! Wow. I'm
Very interesting. Question 5.
We
I'm
could
exhausted.
be crowning a winner right now.
The winner could be crowned here,
Yes,
or we could go to a
potentially,
sudden
but
death,
Jesus.
or one person could get eliminated. Anything can happen right now. Wow,
And I also
this
have
is
to.
it. Okay. All right, here we go.
The crowd
Guys.
giving a round of applause to
Oh,
these
come on, Bibbs.
competitors, just in case it is the last question that
Yeah.
we hear today.
All right, here we go. Where in the category of
fuck.
rom-coms?
Oh.
Rom-coms.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Right.
Who played Olive Pendergast in 2010's Easy A?
Oh.
Oh.
Christian, it all comes down to this. We have to ask the
If they
crowd.
all
to
get it
contain
right, it'll go to a
themselves.
sudden
They-
death.
they
three
should just
points.
know it,
Writing
you know.
something.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Emma
1.
Stone.
Emma Stone.
Say yes, William,
Emma Stone.
Dan,
I said Emma
Yes.
Stone.
JTE.
and JTE.
Emma Stone.
Sudden death.
Correct. We go to sudden death. Three
Ooh.
questions. 3 questions for this round in sudden death. 3 questions. 3 questions for sudden death in this round. If once someone gets eliminated, if someone else gets eliminated, then we will do 5 rounds. 3 questions in this round. All right, here we go.
All right. Your first question comes from the world of comic book movies.
Okay.
Comic book movies. And your question is, this actor played Dr. Edward Bailey, a brilliant physicist assigned to an asylum for the criminally insane in the film Red 2.
This actor played Dr. Edward Bailey, a brilliant
physicist.
Thank you. Assigned to an asylum for the criminally insane in Red 2.
I've not seen this movie.
5. Long question. 4.
I feel like this is
3, 2, 1. William.
Ed Harris.
Stab in the dark. Brian Cox.
Incorrect. Dan.
John Malkovich.
Incorrect. JTE.
John Malkovich.
Incorrect.
Good guesses, though.
Anthony Hopkins is the
Okay.
answer. All right. Sci-fi films. This is
Fine,
question
fine.
2. Sci-fi films. Which film starring John Boyega is about a teen gang in South London that defends their home
nice.
from an alien invasion?
Just such
5.
Think about how hard it is for
4.
Dan and
Good
JTE.
movie.
Imagine
3.
Bibiani being in
2.
that many rounds.
1.
Attack the Block.
Hands
Attack the
down.
Block.
Dan.
Attack the block.
Yes. JTE.
Attack the block.
Yes. And
Attack the block.
All right.
Got
Go
it.
in this.
So if they all get the next question right, 3 more questions to sudden death. Here we go.
All right. Your next question comes from the world of Stanley Kubrick movies.
Okay.
Stanley Kubrick, the director of the actual moon landing.
Boo.
Your question is, in the film 2001, A Space Odyssey,
Okay.
the spacecraft Discovery 1 is headed to what planet?
Oh. No.
And 5.
There's only 14 to choose
4,
from.
3, 2,
Saturn.
1. JTE.
Jupiter.
Damn! I had Jupiter. I erased
Jupiter
it.
and Dan.
Jupiter.
Sudden death number 2 coming up. Here's the next sudden
Ah.
death. 3 more questions. 3 more questions. Here we go. All right, 1990s is the category. 1990s. Which recent Academy Award winner plays Barbara Fitz's mother to Ricky Fitz in American Beauty? Which recent Academy Award winner plays Barbara Fitz, mother to Ricky Fitz, in American Beauty? 5, 4, 3, 2,
Allison
1.
Janney.
Allison Janney.
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it. Dan?
Allison
Yes, it
Janney.
is. And JTE?
Oh!
Didn't have it. So Dan has 1 point.
Oh,
2 more
of course.
questions.
Got more
2 more
questions.
questions in this round. 2 more questions. Dan has 1. JTE has 0, and Bibbs has 0. Okay, next
Proud
one.
proud of you too, guys. Thank you.
Come on,
All right,
Bibbs.
question 2.
Come on, Bibbs.
Question number 2 of 3 is in the world of action films, and your question is, who plays adult Black Dynamite in the 2009 action comedy Black Dynamite?
JTE and Bibbs are tied. Dan has 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Dan.
Michael Jai White.
Yes.
Ah.
JTE.
Michael Jai White.
And William.
Michael Jai White.
Okay, so very interesting. If Dan gets this next one right, he will win the free-for-all.
Not necessarily.
Unless, no, yeah.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, yes, it is. They have one. They have one apiece.
If he gets it
He
right,
has
it's
two.
done.
It'll be 3-2.
But if we're not tied.
Unless if they both tie, yes. But
Yeah.
that's so. Here, next question.
Let's reset the slate here. If Dan Murrell gets this question right, it's great. If JT and William Bibiani both get it right or both get it wrong,
right.
then Dan Murrell will be declared the winner if he gets it right. However,
if Bibiani gets it correct, then we can move on. I'm tired.
You had your chance to explain it.
There's no caffeine in this. It's all bullshit, LaCroix. It's all bullshit. They were right. They were right about you. All right. Here we go, everybody. Here we go.
Yes, we were, Harloff.
Okay.
Yes, we were.
In the category of famous actors and actresses, Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart appear on screen together in 3 films. Name 2 of them.
I think we give him 20 seconds.
Yeah.
It's been a long day. This could be it.
Oh.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
American Ultra and Cafe Society.
Incorrect. And Dan.
I got one. I got American Ultra and 30 minutes or less.
Incorrect. And JTE.
Ah!
And your winner of the free-for-all, Dangerous Dan Murrell! Murrell wins the free-for-all. Dan Murrell in a sudden death, and William Bibiani all the way in there from number 1.
Holy
The champion wins it.
He should get a title match right
Champion
now.
wins it. JTE comes back. Wow.
Free-for-all really is his thing.
Wow. They're all yelling at him. They're all yelling at him.
Giving Dan Murrell his due for winning, but it's William
Apparently
Bibiani's tournament here
So
today.
My
we're gonna turn
marker
it over
is
to
starting to rub
Jen.
off on my face.
And while Jen is with the winner, Dan Murrell.
This doesn't look very good.
While Jen is with the winner, Dan Murrell, myself and Mark and the rest of the people who are doing the MVP will collaborate and decide who the MVP will be.
What's wrong with your
It's
face?
going to be a real hard decision.
So,
guys,
here we go. So
this
let's
is not
go to
what it
Ken
looks
Serger,
like.
Who is with the winner
So
of the
please do not
free-for-all,
accuse me
the
of
movie
doing
trivia
something that I
Schmoedown
didn't try to
champion, Dan
do.
Murrell. It's impressive.
Guys, they call him the GOAT for a reason, am I right?
Yes.
Here's the question. If Dan Murrell had been there on the opening
Poor
table,
I don't even know.
Oh my God. What is happening right now? Are you freaking out?
I'm so lucky. Like I'm
Luck
so
had
lucky to win
nothing
this.
to do with this.
It did.
you should
like,
use it for a
that's
team
crazy.
title match.
Please.
I thought Bibbs and I were gonna keep playing forever.
I did too, and frankly, I was worried we were going to run out of time.
That's crazy.
So
Thank you for coming. That's
Thank you, champ.
But seriously, I mean, Bibbs was giving you a run for your money. JTE was, welcome back.
Janine down there in a different round. I think she
give
would
it
have
up
sent me
for
packing.
everyone you just saw.
Yes.
This might be the best,
So Dan,
best free-for-all
obviously,
yet.
you can't use your win to,
A
play
lot of great
yourself.
moments.
So I guess
Really
that
did.
means
Well,
teams.
I mean, there's a clock. There's a clock on. Like I got a little
You
time
can
to
use it
decide.
wherever you want, however you want. Team titles, Intergeek,
Team
whatever
title.
you want.
I got to think about it. I've got there's a
But he already has
there's
singles
a three-way triple threat coming up with a lot of great competitors that are going to come from my belt. Maybe
See,
I
what he
hang
could
on,
do is if he
wait to see
loses
how that
whoever
plays out, but,
whoever wins that normal contender
also,
match,
I love
he could just
playing
make it a
Roman.
two-fer right there.
So
Let's go again.
Yeah.
I got to talk to him. I got some decisions to make.
This has been an amazing year for you already. I mean, especially coming off last year. I think since your loss to Guy, it's just been nothing but up for you. You've just been taking off. What's this roller coaster been like?
Pretty crazy. Okay. I promise I won't. Okay.
Are you crying?
No, I don't know if you know this, but I was supposed to play in this event last year.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
Remember what happened then?
And I couldn't do it because I lost someone in my family very close to me the week before.
Yeah.
And It actually just now hit me.
If you make me cry during this
I
interview,
won't,
Dan.
But
Swear to
to
God.
go from that to losing to Guy, getting the belt back, but really, this is pretty cool too, and everybody who played today is amazing.
Well, I can't wait to see what you choose to do with your free-for-all belts. I mean, add it to your collection.
tuned.
Exactly, add it to your collection, and we'll see what happens the rest
At
of the
least
season.
he'll keep that belt.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Dan Merle.
There he is. Thank you to Jen Sturgis. She waits for. All right.
Dan
Now we're
Merle.
gonna.
What an
Talk with
all-time
Vic for a
champion.
second.
And
Well, it's crazy though because the question is though, what is he gonna do, right? Like he said, there's a big triple threat between John Roca and Bibiani and Ethan Irwin, and all three of those people going at it. Like, because what if he doesn't? What if he has to play one of those people and they take the belt from him? He can just snap right back into it and take it, or does he want to let the founding fathers go for the titles?
He
And
should do that.
He's never won a team championship before, so you can see where he's going to be thinking about it. It's a big win for him.
there's
Huge win.
so many options on the table for him right now. My advice is to go home, take a long nap, and then think about it.
right.
But we have
Yes.
something else to determine right here.
I think,
and that would be
Casey, you and I are gonna do
MVP.
after this
Is it
video
going to
is
be
over,
Brett Sheridan?
after
Is
I
it going
clean
to be
my
Tom
face off.
Dagnino?
Damn it, you took the damn joke away from it. All right, ladies and
What's
gentlemen,
wrong with
I
your
will
first? Oh,
want to announce.
what's up? What's happening?
I'm not coming this way.
No, I know.
Wait, I think we're all pretty unanimous. Yes.
Yeah, it's Dagnino, right?
I think yes. That's why we didn't even defer.
only
Ladies and
thing-
gentlemen, for 2 years in a row, the MVP, William the Beast Bibiani. I mean, you don't go number one all the way to the sudden death and not win MVP. I mean, they wouldn't let us out of the building.
Borrowing a cane to get to the stage.
They wouldn't let us out of the building.
By the way,
He did
shout
it.
out to
He
Brendan
did it.
Meyer
And the
at the
question is,
beginning.
what's he going to use that number one
Wow.
contendership for now? Critically acclaimed. He's in a number one contendership for singles.
Yeah, use it for team.
Hey, everybody. Can I get one more growl growl?
Growl.
Thank you. Oh, we bring up the lights.
Oh, man. Beast, we were talking before this all started today, and I said you were the one opponent that kept coming up in pre-interviews as the person everyone was scared to be on this dais with.
But I'm so cuddly.
No,
This
but
is
it's
true.
because you are a walking encyclopedia of knowledge when it comes to movies. Did he not prove himself today, guys?
Boy.
I think I have to ask you, though, how are the knees holding up? Because you stood the entire time.
I know. I don't. Yeah, it's fine. My bad knee is feeling okay. I'm doing all right. Got the cane. I'm good. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. I'm probably gonna collapse as soon as I get home.
Is this just your event?
I would-
Do you just know how to play this event?
Yes.
He does.
I just know a lot about movies. So I just.
No, but this is perfect
Like
for
you
him.
said, though, once you take
This
the
kind of
strategy
event.
out of it, and it just comes down to straight movie knowledge, like the only person that
So
can
that's
beat
why,
you apparently is Dan Merle.
Granted, in a
Dan
singles
came
match,
pretty
I feel like
close,
I could fight Bibiani. I couldn't beat him, but I could fight him. But if it was an Iron Man match, no.
Yeah, you're done.
No, I'm done.
Frankly, I'm really honored that I got to be on stage for you guys the whole time, and
You were just hamming it up out here. Just hamming it
I
up.
love this so much, and I love all you guys for being here, and I love the movie trivia Schmoedown, and I love Christian and Mark.
And we love you.
We love you.
I love Jen.
Immensely.
I love you, sir. I love everybody. I love everybody who's here. I love everybody who's watching at home.
Now, please go get a belt.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You deserve one.
William Bibiani, guys.
Thank you to Jen Sturger. And we're going to be, like I said, at the very end, William Bibiani and Dan will be with us. If you were at a tier to come meet both Bibiani and Dan, take pictures later on. But that is your MVP. That is your MVP, Bibiani. Your winner, Dan Merle. And it is very, one other thing, just to let everybody know, too, because Brian Ward, who does all the wonderful art that you see here, everything that you see in the Schmoedown, and if you walked in up top, you saw the free-for-all shirts up top. That is an exclusive. That is only for you guys here. You cannot get that on the store. You can't get it anywhere. That is exclusive. Free-for-all 3, you've now witnessed history with the champion winning it, Bibiani getting it. If you want a piece of history, it's right outside there. But thank you guys so much for joining us. Really excited that you were able to see this here today. And I want to announce something because we did this last time at one of the events, and we're going to do it again here tonight, where you guys will have first option to go, and people who are watching streaming, to buy tickets for the next event. They're going on sale today. We are going to be July 20th in San Diego, the main event. Rachel the Crusher Cushing will defend the Inner Geekdom title against whoever the #1 contender will be at that moment to headline San Diego Comic-Con. Those tickets, the Schmoedownlive.com. You can get them today.
You go get them at Schmoedownlive.com.
Not even a question.
Right now, also an upcoming event in Houston. And you talk about William Bibiani being the MVP. We saw a lot of great performances here today. I thought the kid adjudicated himself fantastically. I think we had a lot of heavy hitters in there. Dan Merle, JTE being strong down the stretch, along with Janine the Machine hanging in there at the end. But then Bibiani, Merle, JTE closing it out. Such a great, fantastic match. But if I have to give somebody else the MVP here, I'm giving it to our crew. How about a huge hand for all of our crew helping us out here today?
Well, it was. I mean,
Cody,
look,
Copster,
this was a legendary. This one was one of the best because
awesome.
the caliber of talent that was in it.
If you're able to do this live.
People kept coming in, and there were stories that were just weaving themselves in and out. And then once Dan hit the table, and that just murderer's row with that table going in and out, Bibiani just able to stay there until that sudden death. I mean, how do you ask for anything better than a sudden death with JTE making his return, JTE showing he's going to make an impact back in the league, and then Dan and Bibiani going at it, with Dan ultimately becoming the winner. Hell of a free-for-all, my friend.
It was a hell of a free-for-all. Well done. We only had to pee once. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Christian Harloff, Waldorf. I am Mark Ellis, Statler. Thank all of you for being an incredible crowd.
Check us out. Check out the audio version on iTunes. You can go there, Apple Podcasts, or Stitcher, or Spotify, wherever it is. Listen to it in the gym. Listen to it on the road. It's a lot of fun. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Free-for-all #3. You guys are the best. Thank you, Schmoedown Universe.
Oh, wow. Wow. That was an event. Damn. It's amazing how they just keep going with these. Where do you even start? Let's begin with the beginning, where in previous years, the first table didn't include multiple great names. Now it did. We had Cushing, we have Bibbs, and Brendan Meyer, who was just a huge surprise, who stuck in there for so long. Like, wow. So from the get-go, there was a high level of knowledge present, some nice surprises, great funny moments, amazing performances. Congratulations to Bibbs and Merle. Like, wow. I really do wonder, what if Merle had come in earlier or at the first table? Would he have been able to keep up with Bibbs until the end?
I don't know.
What are your thoughts?
Well, I mean, Jesus Christ. How do you talk about this event? No, just going back to, well, here, so I'll answer your question first. The answer is obviously I don't know, but if I was to speculate, I'd say he doesn't. I'd say I genuinely think that if he had come in at, like, let's say number 20 or something, I genuinely feel that that Bibbs would have won. And granted, Merle would have still put up a damn good showing, but I don't think he would have won. This free-for-all, holy crap.
It had everything.
It had everything. It had storyline. It had great questions. It had great answers. It had great responses. Great running jokes. Yeah. And anytime someone brought up Winnet Goldfish here, I died. I just died. You know, like here's the thing. It's things like the free-for-all that make me actually very happy that I'm sitting in front of a computer with either one friend or many friends, and we're watching it together.
And enjoying it.
And enjoying it, because, like, that's the point of the Schmoedown.
Yes.
And this, to me, is about as Schmoedown as you can get. Like, here's the thing. So Case, to give you a little context of, you know, why Nico loves wrestling so much. It's exactly this. When people can just get together, whether it's in a theater, whether it's wherever, and they can just watch greatness happen in person, on stage, in an arena. That's what they love so much about it.
Fair
and
enough.
this is just our version.
Yeah, and what I like about the free for all, it's a very unique event because you don't have anything like it. Just the way that it plays out, it's just very different from all the other events because, like the other events, usually it's just a couple of matches, a couple of great matches, but you don't have anything like this. You only have this once a year, and when it happens, it just creates great moments in any way, shape, or form. Great competitors. It just shows how good certain competitors are, and that, yeah, for the uniqueness of the event, I love it. I absolutely do. I've seen all three free-for-alls with people, and that's also great to watch it with other people, to have fun with that, to enjoy together. Just yeah, it's just nice, and massive congratulations to everyone working on this event because, damn, what an event. I don't have much more to say. Do you?
To be honest, I don't have much more other than, even though he scored 0 points, I'm beyond happy for Brett. I'm beyond happy for Brett. That was incredible. That was amazing. And I just and Jen, how fucking cool was that?
That was awesome. It's just it was so unfortunate that she came up against a pretty murderous row, knowing how good she is. Like, I want to see her in.
I want to see her in the league. Like, this needs to happen.
Wait a second. Could she be Stacy's new partner? That would be something.
Okay, Case. I'm not gonna lie. If Jen is Stacy's new partner,
girl power.
Yeah. All y'all motherfuckers better watch out, cause Jen is scary good.
Yes.
And the reason she's great is she's great all across the board.
Yeah, she knows a lot about a lot.
And
because that's the thing. Like, she already was a great regular trivia competitor, but then she got into fandom and she got into that #1 contender match that I was in. Like, okay, I was a little bit lucky in that #1 contender match, and I'm very good at fandom. That's why I beat her. But it still shows she put up a damn good fight, and she also knows her geek and other fandom categories, which is more specific, but she still knows it, and it just shows like she can be very strong in a whole lot of categories that Stacy probably isn't good at, and Stacy probably helps her with other categories as well, because I know that Jen has a couple of weaknesses, mostly numbers. That's what also killed her today. Like, seriously, she missed a numbers question, of course.
Yes.
It just happens all the time with her, and besides the numbers, she is great, and I want to see her Pete.
Absolutely, and not to get too sentimental, because we try not to talk too much about our professional past, but I'll just say this: as someone who was the first person to reach out to her to come join the fan leagues, as the person who saw her compete in her first match and saw that she performed incredibly well. We both did it, and she is. I'm gonna sound sappy here. I don't give a shit. I'm proud of her.
Yes.
I'm incredibly proud of her.
Yeah, and it just shows that she has also made an impact amongst others in those fan leagues. And it's just great that we were a part of that. I've been a part of all these fan league competitors' journeys. I've seen them. I've hosted matches with them. I've been in matches with them. So just the fact that they are now in the actual Schmoedown, that's just awesome.
Exactly.
And I never have a chance in hell to compete in that because I just live on the wrong goddamn continent.
This is true, and and just for my last selfish stupid thought, just let me say this, Case. I hope to God, nothing more. Next year, Free for All 2020, wherever the hell it is, I'm on the roster.
Just maintain your job so you can actually go fly out there, wherever it is.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and if you guys ever come to Europe, please just go to Amsterdam. That would make it easy for me. It's probably a ways to go, but I hope we get there one day. But guys, I think that's really all we can say. This was an amazing event. Please go to the actual video, like, comment, videos probably, because they probably split it up in two. Yeah, so like those videos, comment on it, support. If you're not a Patreon, do that because it's worth it. It really is. Also, please like our video. Comment on any thoughts you have about our reaction.
Please don't say I'm racist.
Apologies for Chris's face. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And Chris, plugs.
Twitter, Instagram, Stardust, Letterboxd at Skywalker Doman. Facebook, Twitter at D2A channel. Please like our Facebook page and yeah.
Indeed. Follow me, Case Cornelius, on Facebook and Letterboxd, at That's Movie Guy on Twitter. Check me out competing in Multiplex, where I am actually going up against Eli McCagg for the TV fandom belts pretty soon. I should lose, but I'm still in the match. I have a chance.
I believe in you.
But sure. And I have a match against Dominic Rizzi coming up. He's toast. I have a match with you coming up in Movie Warzone Teams against Mirror Image.
And granted, they're good, but
they're good.
Come
sure.
On. It's me.
It's mostly you because, especially based on my performance in this free for all, I'm like, yeah, if I an average score like 1.5 point per 5 questions, it's mostly you. And I am actually going to appear in a Full Metal Geek match. My Full Metal Geek debut is coming up against Antonio Chavez. I don't know this guy. I hope he's good. Otherwise, he's toast. Which, I mean, come on. It's geek. I should know this. So check that out whenever it drops. I'll tweet it out probably. And I think I had all the plugs. So with that said, guys, take care. Yeah!